back and forth, don't need no sword. It's punchy, punchy, punch, punch, punch.
Yes. Hold on. I gotta do one thing. To put us full screen for 1 second because we need a thumbnail. Everybody thumbnail.
I need to like not be in.
Well, I think you can also possibly tilt the monitor such that...
Thumbnail first.
Oh.
Well, I'm trying not to be in John's face.
So many options.
Yeah, it's fine.
I love it. Thank you, everyone.
If it's coming out of your head.
Just to go closer to Cathy and further from you if you want to scoot your monitor itself, because it's probably easier.
That's fine.
There you go.
Yes. Hello, everybody. So, happy holidays.
Yeah.
First of all, it was a week off for Punchy. It was very sad, but I hope you all had a wonderful holiday with your loved ones. Holiday's still kind of going on. Good Lord.
Oh, I like what's happening.
So that's a thing. But happy to be back, and what started out as Cathy joining me became everyone joining me.
Yeah.
And now she can't get rid of us.
So why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Probably start at the front. Oh, yeah, she just did, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm Scott. You guys know me.
Thank you, Scott.
I'm Kate.
And John was just leaving. He's back from Austin, and there he goes.
Actually, that would be amazing if I just got up and left, and that was my sum total contribution.
A plane takes
Gotta get
off from underneath
They
this
just
building.
point the camera up.
Oh shit!
Oh no, there's still plenty of people who could not fit into this frame. This is not everyone. But this is a great many people.
What is everyone?
What is
does that
everyone?
mean?
Well, someone said everyone except JT.
Oh, okay.
Also, no Julian.
Yeah.
No Julian, no
Also,
Charlotte.
I think those are the people who've been on
Dominique
Yeah.
will be my guest in the near future. Very exciting.
Ooh.
Has Amber ever been a guest on your show?
No. She's very busy and important.
Yeah.
I wanna. At some point, no Heejin, doesn't have to be right now. You should tell us how your stream was the other day.
Yeah.
But also, what are we doing tonight, Liz? We're just-
Okay, so we got some
holiday
things
cash.
so here's the deal. We are probably not going to be playing Skyrim this evening. No. I reserve the right to change my mind. However, Cathy and I have been wanting to do a stream for a long time now where she does my nails.
Aw.
Because Cathy has much talent and much poise, much grace when it comes to making the nails pretty. So she's gonna do something with my nails. And then John was in town, so we were like, I guess we'll spend time with you while you're here.
Crosshair, I'm out.
And Kate, of course, always welcome, and Scott, well.
He lives.
Can't give me away. My favorite part, Liz, is like I just because I'm over your shoulders, reading the chat can be a little challenging, but I can see my face super well. This is the funniest thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do people know what your desktop
People
background
don't know
is?
what my
This is the funniest thing I've
Actually,
ever
I
seen.
think Draco does because Draco made it, and then I was like, new desktop photo.
Yeah.
I don't know if
actually
he realized that I was serious, but
Okay, we'll have to share this one day, guys. You're gonna love it.
Skyrim nail theme.
This
What would
is
I
what
even do?
is happening.
I
Hi,
am
Onyx.
actually manifesting from Texas.
Yeah,
Quick,
that's why
it's
a
I
hologram.
only pretend to push him, and then he sells it
That was
There it
good.
is.
because
I'll
I
pull
don't
a
want to
Doctor
break
Strange
the
and just kind
illusion.
of go.
So that's what we're going to be doing. Twitch has a fabulous new category called IRL, where basically you just do whatever the F you want and interact
It's
with
Twitch
chat
thing.
while it's happening.
Switch is
So
like,
that's what we're going to be
now
doing
that
tonight.
we're married, we just.
But they're also just like, okay, well, people are just eating as an excuse to do a
Exactly.
talking stream, so we can
Yeah.
just remove the food so people don't have to listen to slurping.
So this is us
Unless
doing
you
a fun
want
thing like
Sylvia
that.
slurping poutine.
No,
We can make that
I'm
happen.
done. I can't.
John can be slurping poutine in the back.
I'm tempted.
Not a euphemism. This is
Yo,
legitimately what he
I-
would be doing.
No, please. I'd say go for it.
So that's what we're gonna be doing. And we're just gonna have a chat. We've got some fabulous New Year's topics conversation
Cathy
cards
is
that we're gonna be
daring you to
busting
boob me.
into. So
No, you gotta save
get
the boob.
hyped.
Save
Get
the boob.
pumped.
Ella, you know there's a stream.
Hashtag
Trey's
save the
making
boob.
shit
Make it
tons
happen.
of money, eating on camera.
You know,
Hey, no,
before we
you
do
We
should
this.
know.
do a social eating stream.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But,
Seriously though.
No, but seriously.
Like, eat Canadian food and talk about it in Korean, and there you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Tap
very-
into that
very
viewer
popular.
base.
that niche,
Yeah,
that
we should.
niche market.
Tap that.
Watch the donations roll in where they're like, get an extra cheese curd on that.
The other music is still on.
I know.
Okay.
That's so cute.
Yes,
Monster wine.
that was a monster cat
That would be
punchy
disappointing for
mashup.
all.
There we go. That is what. Oh my god, why am I listening to this? No, 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 no.
This is
No,
fat
fix
cat.
it. Leave.
Sure.
Leave. Cannot
Shall we
listen.
begin, my friend?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, John, I apologize in advance.
For what?
I was about to say, let's put it here, but then
Captain Daphne got your new chair.
What are you apologizing for?
covering you if
She
I
gonna be in
move
your
forward.
face. She's gonna be all up in
You
your
can.
We'll figure out how to get me
Yeah.
on there.
That's right, Norwegians.
So we will do a base of blood red made
Yes.
from the enemies of Punchy.
She bathes her hands in the blood of her enemies to rejuvenate them after a fight.
Yes.
Is that
Also,
necessary, Scott? I don't know. Also.
John.
John's just mugging at
Creeping in the back.
Kitty. Yeah, do you have that on you?
I have that
No
one.
longer has the need for the chair around.
Yeah, so Captain Daff, why don't you tell us about your new chair? Love to hear about it. Captain Daff had been expecting a bunch of exciting deliveries. I didn't even know
I
half of what he
saw-
ordered.
And
Some
only
of them.
one of them.
I still have to decide whether or not I'm gonna keep my chair or get a different one. Because honestly, I'm a huge fan of the IKEA Marcus.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh,
The
you're not.
IKEA one I got is
Alright.
also really cute because it has little bows on the back, but the wheels kind of suck, and it's not that great for comfort. Womp womp.
Yeah, how do you
Oh,
normally,
blood is normally
like, how do you
under
shoot around
Punchy's
your apartment?
fingernails. It's
You
true.
have carpet. It's not like you're
Well,
going
I
She's a
shuffled the
scratcher.
carpet because I thought the carpet was the problem. No, it's the wheels.
Oh, I see. That's too bad.
I'm digging this red.
Mr. Holman.
Kathy,
you
how
in
do you
a
feel
dog's age.
about living at my house and doing my hair, makeup, and nails every day for the rest of my life?
Liz, how do you feel about other people coming over?
I feel great about it. I feel
How do you
wonderful.
feel about?
I live a block away from you, Liz.
This is true.
Yeah, so for those of you who think that, you know, Canada, despite being a large geographical location, is actually very small and tight-knit, it's not. Screw you. We just all happen to live within 3 blocks of each
Yeah.
other. It's totally a coincidence.
No.
Okay,
Okay,
like
you
10.
you 4 guys do, but
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like 10 blocks away.
Further, yeah.
It takes me a whole 20 minutes to walk here,
I
guys.
can't believe it's like such a large city too.
Yeah.
It used to only take me 10 minutes to walk here. Now it takes considerably longer.
Well, like 10 hours to fly here.
All right, so Captain Daff got a new chair from IKEA. It is great, especially because it wasn't $350. The wheelbase
wonderful.
is bigger than my last one, though, so it doesn't fit on the mat.
Captain Daff,
been
did
using.
you get a Marcus? Is that the chair you have?
I
Marcus
seem to
1.0.
recall a comment about your chair from Captain Daff. So it's possible.
I don't know. Because I got used to. I had a Herman Miller Aeron chair before I left, and that was the
My
shit.
chairs don't have names.
Yeah.
I was like, I have a chair.
I got it off Craigslist for like $250, and it was like amazing. But now I just want to be comfortable in my own home.
Oh, I didn't file your nails yet.
Cam,
That's
if I'm
okay.
not
I
mistaken,
think
we
they were
also have
mostly
the
alright.
longest
Yeah.
uninterrupted international border as well.
Yes, which is
With the
also
States.
undefended.
Undefended, that's the ticket. Not
But also
Do you know
an-
Jimmy from Canada? Okay, how dare you assume I know everyone in Canada? And yes, I know Jimmy.
Also, Scott is a giant
A
dick.
Milbergit. Oh,
Yeah.
now I have to look up
Oh.
Milbergit.
Why?
No, but we're talking about
Oh,
the
Scott.
giant
Yes,
Scott.
yes. Oh, yes. Scott
We all
is a
know
giant.
Scott.
Yeah,
He's
he's
the giant dick.
I would you give me my
Scott's
girlfriend?
got a
My girlfriend who
big
lives
dick.
in Canada.
Nah.
Her name
It's
is
just gonna be
Alberta.
this
She
for
lives
2
in
hours.
Vancouver. She cooks like my grandma and
Sucks like
Vancouver.
Vancouver. Looks like
Oh,
a
okay.
Milbergit. Oh, that chair looks good.
My girlfriend who lives in
That chair
Canada.
may actually be very similar to the chair that Kate is sitting in right now. Similar, but not.
No,
No,
this
yeah.
one has a round top.
And this is fucking old.
So old. That actually looks comfy. Comfier and cheaper than mine. Regrets. But I don't like armrests on my chairs.
My
I like to
problem
be
is
able to
that-
tuck in.
Lately, I've been really using this website called the Wirecutter or the Sweet Home, and that's how I kind of furnished my new apartment. It's one of those sites that it picks like a whole bunch of things and says, okay, so the best X, and then they review like 30 things and they figure
Right.
out which one's the best one, all that kind of thing.
It's pretty cool.
And the best office chair
Well,
for you
let
to
this
get
dry a little
currently
bit.
costs like $900.
We don't have time to talk.
Because
we're
that's
letting
actually
it
how
dry.
much really
Could I
expensive
ask you to
office
do me a
chairs
favor?
are.
Could you click
So,
start recording?
Their budget
button?
pick is the IKEA Marcus,
neglected
which
to
I
do that.
got, and it's
That's great.
okay, but
You want to go next step up.
yeah, so.
We're just waiting for it to dry now, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like akin to the idea that you spend 8 hours-ish a
Relax,
day in
Liz,
bed,
relax.
8 hours-ish in your
Would you
shoes,
like your wine?
8 hours-ish in your
in your chair.
Well,
Like,
I've,
it's
If you
I've heard
work,
that,
yeah.
I've heard that the things that you need to spend money on are the things that connect you to the ground. Your chair,
Godspeed.
your shoes, and your bed.
nice.
Vermintide.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Hellman. You take care
Now,
of those filthy...
While her nails are drying, does that mean that you should be doing somebody else's at this point?
I could do a
up
base.
to you guys.
Take a break.
A break. Yeah, I really work real fucking hard right there.
Get out, Liz. I'm getting my nails done.
Oh, shit!
I'm getting my nails did.
Oh, and also we have a hair question from Nohejan.
Ooh, Cathy, how do you curl your hair? I use a curling wand and a bunch of hairspray.
Oh, this chair's not bad.
I
Maybe I should
hope
go for
not.
like a Racer X style.
Legion, you have great
What do
hair.
you want, man?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Just give
Make me
heart.
beautiful. I know that that's not always the easiest thing to say.
We could do.
Hi, Bellandora. Yes, it has.
There's like this kind of like bronzy-ish color.
I'm very pale.
Yeah.
That's-
Maybe this. It's like
looks good.
sparkly.
I mean, will I get to have a stamp on it?
We could still do a stamp, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
I think you need the buckets of hairspray to go with it.
Yeah,
You need
Dominique.
Oh yeah,
curling
if your
iron
hair is like
also does not really do much on me.
to- Yeah.
really,
My hair does not hold curl super well.
a lot of people are like that.
Just
But
when
if you
hairspray.
use
It's not
mousse, sorry, if you use a mousse and then
Yeah,
dry it and then curl it and then hairspray the shit out of it, should be good.
There you go. Combo it.
Combo.
Happy holidays and a happy New Year to everybody, because we're probably only gonna. I imagine we're gonna mostly see people after the New Year.
Exactly. Well, Kate and I are
Liz
streaming
and
tomorrow.
I don't take breaks.
We're doing the Dream Machine
We do.
tomorrow.
But-
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's so. Anyone who's 8 hours ahead will.
We'll be in Happy New Year
Right.
when we do our stream.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? 10 hours
Yeah.
ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. That would
This
be
is
cool,
the
so it'll
best.
be
I'm
capped
gonna
out.
go back to Austin and I'm gonna have the beautifulest nails.
You
That's
sure
okay.
will. Buddy.
You're also gonna have your nails done beautifully for Exaltwitch
It's true.
when you kill us all. I mean,
When we have a top-down table cam.
Oh,
just
it's
for
like
the
just
nails.
my fucking head in the camera. Sorry.
Don't worry about it,
Okay.
Cathy.
I will say that Cathy has some excellent technique. I have had nail polish applied to my nails several times, and this is going really nice.
Is it
Um,
really not good?
Show of hands, I
I've
guess.
had some bad nail jobs in the
Um,
past.
Real job.
Well, he has the
Who
other
has
hand.
seen... Quick disclaimer before I ask any of these questions. We are trying to stay away from spoiler chat
No
in the
spoilers!
chat tonight. So no
Exclamation mark
spoilers for any of the things that I'm about to talk about. Show of hands, who's seen Rogue One? Show of hands, who's seen Moana?
Oh, I haven't.
Show of hands, who's seen Doctor Strange?
Yay!
Everyone.
Good job, everybody.
Yes.
I saw La La Land yesterday.
Thanks, Miss
Oh,
Muba.
I have not
really
seen
wanna
La La
see
Land.
that.
It's really good.
Which
I heard
one's
it was
La La
good.
Land?
That's the one with Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling where they're dancing. They're singing
Okay,
and
that's
dancing.
the one that I was like, oh, we're in a depression if they're making movies like this again because it's like super happy like musical. Right?
Actually, that's yeah. I was trying to put my
It's
finger on
very
it. I
throwback
was
to
like,
the.
movie musicals in 2016. What's going on? But that's
I'm,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
totally down with that though.
Sure, because isn't Sing also a movie musical? Am I
Yeah.
Well,
wrong?
yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's an
that's
animated.
animated,
super.
and it's basically doing American Idol with like
Oh,
I
famous
heard
people
Sing
as the
was
voices.
that's different.
Really? I want to go see
Bellandura,
it.
I believe this channel does have a quote function. You've enabled quotes.
It
so-
does.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
exclamation mark quote, throw in the text.
Unfortunately, we don't have
Well, exclamation mark
69
quote
on this
ad.
channel, but that's
Yet.
okay. Yeah. Well, no, I mean we don't have
That.
that quote 69.
Okay, we'll have a better one. Number 2
I-
from the year.
Has everyone here seen Doctor Strange?
Yes.
I really enjoyed Doctor Strange.
Me
Yeah.
too. I was at work yesterday
That was my
and we were ranking our top 5 favorite Marvel movies. And I know Cathy and I had
Oh,
this
yeah, we
discussion
did this.
recently. And you don't have to say what was your absolute favorite, but just your 5 favorites. I would be really
do a
interested to
second
hear from
coat
people.
later.
For Marvel?
All right.
Yeah, for
Let's
Marvel.
try.
I will
So,
swap out.
John, you are gonna
how
be
many
such a
people
pretty
do you
princess.
want
Whatever, man.
to do?
Let's go next.
Alright, let's rotate around, I
This is
guess.
so awkward. I'm
What
just
do you
gonna
want?
sit here forever.
No, it's
do you
okay,
wanna
Scott,
take
you're
the
next.
time
Oh, is that true? Onyx Path? Good call. I didn't know that.
Like a
It's
red.
actually really impressive.
Hey.
I have like a deep red.
What the hell was that?
There's a bottle. It's okay.
Whatever feels exciting for you.
Top 5.
Any of
okay.
these are awesome.
I gotta like.
And maybe after, if we decide to
I
stamp,
don't
we can
know if
use
this is
like
going
a
to be
silver or something.
a popular opinion. I imagine it will be. Iron Man, the original.
Iron Man is
For
definitely in my
sure
top
one of the
5.
Yeah,
best
one of
Marvel
my
films.
favorite.
Yeah.
I know it's like the first, but it's also, yeah, it was a really good film.
I
Really
have
strong.
I have Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy,
Guardians was fun.
Daredevil. Not Daredevil, Jesus fucking Christ.
Whoa.
No, never.
Whoa.
I was like, Liz, who
no.
are you?
Deadpool?
Another
The
starts
Avengers.
with a D and ends with an
Deadpool's
L.
not
Deadpool.
MCU.
Why not?
It's not MCU. It doesn't exist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Boo.
But it exists in my cinematic universe, so.
The MCU, the MYCU.
Alright, fine, no Deadpool. Thank you, Captain Daff. Holy shit.
I would say.
That was
I
close.
would say
Don't worry about your
the
head.
original
I know,
Iron
I'm
Man,
like,
Avengers,
alright.
Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, and I think Captain America Winter Soldier.
I haven't seen any of the Captain America.
Oh my God,
War.
Liz.
I know we've already talked
pretty
about
good.
Yeah,
this.
you probably.
Captain America
love it.
Winter Soldier is essentially a bro movie between Black Widow and Captain America, so it's
See, that's
kind of
cool.
awesome.
Dude, if they made a Black Widow spy film, that'd be great. It's just like this, like ever increasing ambitiousness of those films.
I mean, I have great hopes for Spider-Man: Homecoming.
And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Looks so good.
And Captain Marvel.
Oh, why aren't
Yes.
the quotes working? Interesting.
Weird.
Oh, did you,
Onkbot might
did you
be
kill
unhappy.
Onkbot?
Onkbot is on.
Oh yeah, but it was having a problem.
It was having a problem. Onkbot was being a little temperamental, so.
I will say, however, that it's weird that, and it's
Oh,
weird
the
saying this out
hit.
loud, but it's weird when Moana is my second favorite animated film of 2016.
What is your first?
Yeah, what the heck?
Zootopia.
Oh, I really like Zootopia.
No, I hadn't seen it, but I didn't know what to make of it, so I didn't bother.
Zootopia
It's
is
good, eh?
Yeah.
Zootopia is the best animated film of 2016.
Wow.
Well, I haven't seen Moana yet, so I can't chime in on that.
Moana
really
is
good.
the thing is I think Moana will be more timeless than Zootopia, but I think Zootopia is more important for now.
Because you know how people loved Frozen?
Mhm.
Didn't give a shit about Frozen, to be honest. For me,
I liked it.
Yeah.
I was like, the songs weren't doing it for me. Like, I don't know. I wasn't that into it.
No, Heejin, no.
What?
She asked if
Tell-
I'm getting mine done.
You
Too.
sure?
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you, Scott?
I'm
when
a
you're going to
working
meet your
actor.
old friend that you haven't seen in a long time.
I don't.
Yeah, well, some of us aren't working actors anymore.
Oh, yikes.
Some of us are actors on hiatus.
There you go.
It's
and
okay
also, I
because
don't
you
think she
have a
did.
different job, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's.
But acting on, I have officially put my acting career on hiatus. It's not over.
But that's
Ooh.
okay. You're doing cool shit right now.
I am
so.
doing some cool shit.
Top
right now.
secret cool shit.
The video game.
Oh, can I
Yep.
ask people in the room? Do people in the room like Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol or love Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol?
Is it the Mickey's Christmas Carol, which stars Ebenezer Scrooge? Because then yes. Is it the Muppet Christmas Carol? Then
Yeah.
no.
What?
Is it
Jonathan
the version
Farrell.
done as a co-production between Concordia University and Geordie Productions? Then yes.
Yes, that was also a great production.
I am not a
I
fan
will
of the Muppet
fight
Christmas
you
Carol.
in the mouth, my friend.
Oh my god.
In
Yeah.
the mouth.
Now-
In whose mouth?
Sword
Is
fighting
it-
in the mouth. Sorry,
it
guys.
JT's?
I don't think
JT's
it's a bad
not?
movie. I think it's a good movie, but my problem is that I liked the Muppets back when they were
Oh.
more
Yes.
focused on like kind of adult humor, and like when they appealed to kids, it was kind of alongside the adults. Muppet Christmas Carol was when they kind of did a more of a
Now
shift
they
towards
dry.
attracting
Matches
kids.
my Vino.
Because it's the first
Oh.
Muppet.
There we go. I'll just drink red wine.
production that was
with
made
some
after
Ella.
Jackson's death.
I remember, and there was like a in memoriam after the film as well. As well.
Musical chairs.
Okay, phew. You're not wrong though, John.
So
it was
it's mostly
very
just
Just take
that.
a
It's
quick
not
look at
Scrooged. I
the
haven't seen the Onyx Path, and I really do have to see it because I would really like to.
I just love. I was just like reminded because Liz was part of the reading recently, and like I was just and I saw the Alistair Sim version because my mother refuses to let a Christmas go by without watching the version with Alistair Sim, and he's a phenomenal actor, and like so on. And I feel like that story is so wonderful, and obviously there's a lot of it's a very Christian kind of thing, and like and so on. But there's I don't know. I just the imagery of the various ghosts and the like kind of the possibilities for storytelling in there is very cool.
I have a friend in Seattle who recently was in, or I think he's still in, a production of The Trial of Ebenezer Scrooge or something like that.
Oh, shit,
I
okay.
forget exactly what the name is, but
Awesome.
it actually is a courtroom drama that's based on the
Oh
How's
shit!
it?
Yeah.
the Dickens.
This is how we
classic.
check.
Oh, Crosshair. Okay, no particular order. Top 5 top-ish. Ant-Man.
Agree.
Yes, I loved Ant-Man. Deadpool.
Deadpool does not
Crosshair
count.
insists that it counts, and it's my chat,
Guardians.
so I
Oh.
decree it to count for the purposes of our
Guardians
discussion.
and Blade.
Oh.
And one of the Thor movies, I really liked the
Blade.
second Thor movie because I was expecting it to go one way and it didn't. So I was
Oh,
pleasantly
Blade.
surprised by some of
Okay,
the things they
do
did.
we
with
want to
the story.
do?
What's happening with
Oh my God.
this guy? This Chaos Bunny is like all over the place.
I mean,
love
like
it.
do we
X-Men
wanna
2
do,
was
Liz?
also pretty good.
You want a
but, like,
fist?
that's on MCU.
I
whatever.
guess.
Right?
Yeah, I would like.
I mean, I
yeah, well, do we
guess.
have something that could be a fist, or
Not
are you
really.
gonna try to
like I
freehand
would
it?
love it.
freehand it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, do you have a particular?
Oh,
Like
that's
something
right.
that you would
Onyx
like to
Path.
try.
I watched that recently because this was
I'd like to try
at least
these
a year
and like
ago, yeah.
pray
I
that
can't
they
wait
work.
for the
Yeah,
for the
sure.
point in the stream where Liz stands up and just slaps her foot down on her desk and goes, "Go."
Yeah. You just
Both
got
of my
toenails.
sisters had
Let's
painted
try.
toenails for Christmas.
It's true. Your elder sister had red and
It's
green.
true. Nobody
I
asked
did not
favorite
notice
MCU
your
movies.
Younger sister. Yeah,
That's
she's
true.
technically younger than yours.
Okay, so if we're going for strictly movies that are Marvel properties,
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
oh well, that's
Well, Spider-Man
I
3
don't-
with Tobey Maguire. Am I right?
You get the hell out.
That scene with him, the emo dancing
What
and so
was
on,
he dancing?
literally
Oh
one of
my
my favorite
God.
scenes of all time.
What?
Well, no,
So
no, like
isn't this
because
all
it's
gonna
so bad.
smush down,
because
though?
it's the
Like,
worst
how's
thing
this
I've ever
gonna-
seen in my
oh, I
life,
see.
and
I
I
don't know.
cannot believe
Look
it made
at
it
this.
to the film.
I have to give Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 were excellent films of their time, and this was before Marvel Studios showed up and were like, "This is how it's done."
Thanks for the
Good
follow, Neon
casting.
Deflector.
And they flopped their big giant movie dick
I did
all
not.
over.
Oh.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, Neon Deflector.
Aren't you glad that the
Hi.
first time that you're
Welcome.
trying these
Yeah.
stamps is
Welcome.
for an
Is
audience?
live on stream.
Neon, do we know you from Exalt Twitch, possibly?
Yeah, Neon
so, eh?
Deflector
I
we've
recognize
definitely
the
seen
username.
before.
Yeah.
Maybe I've seen you.
Welcome to Punchy, which I put in huge quotation marks, but we're still here.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
just to
Usually
fill
this
in
is
for
a
people who
Skyrim
are
Oh, yeah.
who have not been here from the beginning. So this is not a typical Punchy stream. Normally we're playing Skyrim as a brawl character, running around punching everything in sight. Today I have way more guests than Punchy has ever had before, and also we are not playing Skyrim. Instead, the lovely.
Oh, I see why
Cathy.
people can't see my face, because your overlay has it covering exactly where I am.
Funny how these things happen.
I'm gonna try this
Hi, Dad.
and then
I'm going back to
do the
Austin.
rest of the.
No.
Bruce Campbell was the best
We're-
part of those
Oh,
movies,
kind
Captain.
of.
What
shit!
about?
I want to show
J. Jonah
people.
I'm
Jameson.
gonna fix the.
Oh,
I,
J.K. Simmons was the best
Give me
part
some more
of
pictures of
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, it didn't. It's not focusing.
Yeah, it's focused at a depth.
Spooderman.
I told you to autofocus, you son of a. Okay. Anyway.
Let me do the head.
It looks good.
Really.
Ella, you want to join in?
Now
the
let me
stream?
think if there's any other movies that I saw this year that I'm like really up on.
I don't think I saw a lot of movies this year.
Twilight. One never knows.
I saw the new Ghostbusters. this
Okay, what did you think?
year. I don't think that the new Ghostbusters was bad because of the new cast. I thought they were great. I thought the new Ghostbusters was bad because the villain was terrible.
Wait, I'm like, who is the? Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah.
Like
See, that's it, right? You don't remember the villain, and then
I was like,
turns
who
into
was-
the Ghostbusters logo? Like what?
Oh yeah. Like I
Spoilers.
watched it on the plane, so it was great entertainment on the plane.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I think that a lot of women who showed they're like, this was great because it was showing that girls can be cool. And all the girls who dressed up as Ghostbusters this year was fantastic.
Yeah, that is.
I totally agree with that.
But
I don't think it was a terrible movie.
Yeah, I think it was fun.
Manic.
I think it was totally fun. I don't think it ruined Ghostbusters, and I
No.
loved the Ghostbuster films.
But it sounds like it didn't do the cast justice, from what I'm
Yeah, that
hearing.
would
Like
be my
I
thing.
think people were saying, a lot of the people who saw it anyway, from what I heard, was like, look, I didn't have a problem with it being a female Ghostbusters. I just wish the movie itself had been better
Yeah.
to make a better statement about having a female Ghostbusters.
It wasn't an amazing script, and the villain was just really not good. Like, if I had to say the thing that made that movie not be like a movie that I would recommend everyone to see, it was just the villain was terrible.
And I just think that each character was sort of a stereotype of themselves.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Look, if you give me more movies where you've got Thor being a himbo, I'm all down.
yeah, but I feel like each character, like they thought of a character trope and then they took that trope to an extreme.
Right.
And as much as in the
Caricature.
original films
know.
that was sort of
That's
the
pretty
case,
big.
I
Yeah,
feel like
let's
they
maybe
took
do
an
the other
extra
film.
step into the extreme realm for everyone, and that's not my personal cup of tea.
What did you think, Kathy?
I thought it was fun.
See, fun is definitely an adjective I would describe to that movie. And I'm not sorry I saw it. And I saw it in theaters, and I was very happy to see it in theaters.
For sure, Neon Deflector.
Oh shit, that's cool, man.
What did Neon Deflector say? I can't see. I felt bad that the 3 academic girls were white and the one black
the
girl was a local
explosion.
girl.
Oh,
yeah,
shit, Liz.
and in fact,
That's really cool. I love
in
this.
fact, I think that Leslie Jones and Melissa McCarthy were up for opposite roles.
Oh yeah.
No, I think Melissa McCarthy was originally going to be the wacky
Yeah.
but
I have the car.
they
and the-
put
yeah.
her in a more restrained role because people haven't seen her do that, and it worked. I will say that I thought I would not like the Leslie Jones character based on the trailer, and I liked her a lot more.
Yeah, they did.
They just played up all the like wacky like oh Jesus kind of moments, and like that's not how I would want to see it. But she was definitely not that in the film, so I thought that worked out well.
Guys, Twyla's up next for nails.
Going back to what
Whatever.
to your question
Yeah,
from a little while back,
We're in
Neon
Montreal.
Deflector,
Give my
we all really enjoyed Doctor Strange. Everyone was talking about how much we liked it, and that's what got us onto this whole
I think that
Marvel movie discussion.
Doctor Strange and Guardians of the Galaxy are an example of what Marvel Studios does well, and why the whole MCU does really well. Because Marvel knows how to do a good movie, and they don't just have to bank on everyone's going to go see the Batman movie because everybody loves Batman.
Yeah.
There aren't that many people out there who really know Doctor Strange, and yet Doctor Strange is still a movie that's doing incredibly well. Marvel sold the rights to all of their top properties. Spider-Man, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four are their most popular books, and they were just like, yeah, go ahead, make them.
Yeah.
And then now that they can't make those movies themselves,
Yeah.
they had to go to their B team, Iron Man,
See,
Captain
cows
America.
maybe?
Which, of course,
Yeah,
now
that's
is
now
like
are
house.
so good.
Yeah.
Now
Avengers
they're
are-
incredible, and that's why they stopped. Like they're starting.
But Thor
They
is
killed
always
off
been awesome.
Wolverine essentially because they were like, oh, we're just giving free.
Yeah, but aren't they making a Logan movie?
Yeah. Oh, they won't let Wolverine die.
No, Wolverine is dead in the,
Oh,
in the main
MCU,
continuity. He's
yeah.
dead. No, not in the MCU. Wolverine
Oh, not
doesn't
CU.
exist in the
No,
MCU.
just in the Marvel
in the Marvel Comics universe, he's dead because they just are like, why would we make comics so that Fox gets to keep making Wolverine movies?
Yeah, stealing our stories.
So, but they're hoping, and they did that for the Fantastic Four, what they're hoping is that eventually those studios will be like, okay, you can have the rights back, or they'll engineer a deal like Sony did with Spider-Man.
Right. Which is, eventually you gotta cut your losses, right? If you're a movie studio that can't really make I mean, I'm sure they made money on their films.
DC.
Oh, the Spider-Man movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine they made money on those, right?
Oh, yes. But I think that they realized if we get in with the MCU now, that's probably a good thing. Or is the Tilda Swinton thing coming up?
Oh.
Not
Hello,
sure if
Death
Tilda
Wish.
is human, but she's sexy.
Favorite object lesson is Green Lantern. DC makes Green Lantern. Green Lantern does poorly. They come up with the rule, no jokes for all future DC movies. Yeah.
I have to say that one of the things I'm really looking forward to is Wonder Woman, because I think it might be the first good DC movie I've seen.
We can only hope.
Too afraid because the last time I had any glimmer of hope for a DC movie was Suicide Squad. And
We didn't even watch it yet, Liz.
I was watching over someone's shoulder on the plane,
Oh.
so I had no audio. But what I saw,
We still have to do that watch and
what I
drink
saw.
thing.
Yes,
Kate actually
Cathy and I are
enjoyed
going to
Suicide
drunk
Squad.
watch Suicide Squad. Oh, she did. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
she did enjoy it, so
This is
we'll
not-
get her to talk about it. I haven't seen it.
Yes,
I
that's the
imagine
thing.
probably
Like,
because it was
I
I
barely
didn't
saw
see it.
action-y, not
Part of the
not
reason why I
fun.
didn't see it though is also there are filmmaking practices in that thing which I do not support and I do not want to give my money to.
How is not happening?
Yeah, like
Like
I
acting
don't
practices.
agree with
You
Jared
need
Leto
Jared,
just
yeah.
torturing the cast.
What
I think
a
that that's
dude.
not
I can't
correct.
even, no, it's not good.
Yeah,
Dwarf
well,
Hunter. Yeah, exactly. So I think a lot of the
Okay,
DC movies were trying to emulate the Chris Nolan Batman movies, thinking, oh, this is a winning formula,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they lost their camp, and as a result, it's just become like, yeah, grimdark, and there's nothing new. So Wonder Woman, I'm hoping, does something new, but at the same time, the first trailer I saw seemed to me a little grimdark. Plus, it was like 50% the male lead. Did anyone else notice that?
Yeah, there's a lot of...
That really bothered me.
That's how they sell things.
It really bothered me. The second trailer was better, but the first one pissed me off.
Here's my hot take. The Chris Nolan Batman movies are worth watching for the cast, but the writing is not good.
Oh!
Hot takes. Hot takes coming right here.
Oh,
Hot
shit.
takes.
Barrel hot takes.
I think that the Chris Nolan Batman movies
Oh, there we go.
had an interesting idea in that they were going to try to take all the fantastic elements out of it, but every one of those movies has plot holes, which would really bother me.
Clean up
And,
the edge.
and they have this sort of artificial
Is
sort
there
of like,
hair?
I can't believe that you're using this sonar to detect the enemies. That's so bad. I think that's completely unethical. So I'll only do it this one time. But then I quit, and they're like, no, you can destroy it afterwards. But they still do it. So, like, you're still, like, come on.
And grimdark and grit and all that, it's not a bad thing,
No.
necessarily, especially when
Yeah,
it's
it's
done
not
well. It can be
Fantastic Four.
friggin' fabulous.
bad news.
But when that's all that a studio becomes known for, I feel that then it just becomes formulaic.
Yeah. No,
And
that's
then
it.
I'm like, I like being surprised by a movie that has its own, which is why I love Guardians so much, because that was like,
New feel. Yeah.
yeah,
I think
totally new
as well, like, I mean, this is just a pet.
Trying to
a-
see what
like
we
a-
can alternate.
Not a pet project, but something I would love to see. I also feel like, yeah,
Let's do a
the
punch on
tone
this.
dark that we ascribe to a lot of films and television shows and so on works if it still gives you content that's
Fabulous
unexpected, right?
grit.
So, for example, a Batman film that was a detective film, a gangster film, right? It would be unexpected, and therefore it can be.
Well,
sort
they
of-
tried to do that with Batman Begins, but
Right.
but they also added in a whole bunch of, like, mystical
Yeah,
Eastern...
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
No, like a Batman versus Black
Like,
Mask
looking at
gangster film would be amazing.
You know what
I'd be
Marvel
the
does
fan.
right? Marvel's movies are full of joy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're fun.
Until the aliens.
Or is that...
Oh, she's
supporting
just
you?
hitting that.
I'm punching the one up block.
Oh,
Ba-ding,
yes.
ba-ding.
They're full of joy. They've got like a real sense that when you're there, you know, like even in their darker moments, even their more emotional moments, the movie is still you come out of it and you're like, yeah, that was cool. And the DC universe at the moment, not as much joy. Are you pointing at something because I can't read that chat?
Tracy.
That actually would probably.
Yeah, it hasn't been made since like '91. I have
Dick
a
Tracy
t-shirt that
could
has
be
a copyright
remade
date on
well.
it.
is what neon deflectors
I mean,
are.
the issue with Dick Tracy is, of course, his whole thing is that he's a wrist.
Yeah, he has
Phone.
an Apple Watch.
Now he just has an Apple
So
Watch.
Apple would fund the movie. What's the problem here? FaceTime.
FaceTime.
I don't think you can FaceTime using the watch.
I really loved the original Sin City.
Oh
Or
yeah.
the first Sin City.
Great look.
I didn't watch the second one.
I didn't
No, me
watch the
neither.
second one. Didn't need to.
Tiny
Frank
Fist.
Miller is a very.
It's meh.
No, Captain Daff, I saw it.
Ugh.
They lost their camp
Frank
when they
Miller's
finished
politics
Adam
are
West.
just-
Oh
kinda
yeah.
gross.
Yes, that's true. What are we?
It's a tiny fist.
Tiny fist.
Nice.
But Sin City at least tried to do something different.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And I
Like,
appreciate that.
So I appreciated it for what it was there.
Neo-noir. That's fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
Let's do a skull.
Although I do love Ava Green.
Oh, and
On your
what's
talent.
his name?
It's so hard to keep up with the wit of the chat, Captain Daff.
Apparently you're very tan, John.
I'm tan?
You're like a shade darker than you were when you left. I don't know. You
Well, I mean, you do live in Texas now, so.
I don't know if I'm all that tan. I think it might be the lighting.
I think this looks like a great little fist.
So it's okay.
It's
Liz,
Yeah,
you
I
look
see
so
this
well
Just
posted.
okay.
So West Coasted.
wainscoting.
Meaning,
West
Liz, you look
Coasted.
like you just spent a week not in the snow.
Hey, it
Is
really
that
snowed.
that's
in
on
Montreal.
curtains?
Yeah,
Yes,
wainscoting.
Those little explosions.
Yeah,
too.
it's been nice that in the
Yeah.
time that I've been back, there's
I
actually
think I'm just
been
gonna.
snow.
So I'm gonna
We've had a
alternate
chance to
like
have
this,
snow.
this,
It's a
skull
frozen
and
one.
crossbones.
Like every once in a
Can you
while,
give
there
me a
isn't
D20
snow,
on one of
so
my
it only
nails?
really starts snowing in
Just the
January.
D20
Yeah, it's been a
You would need the whole thing, right? Is
Yeah.
that the
Best
idea?
Punisher
Actually, I'd be down.
movie, Sean
for this.
Baker.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, so I'll do it on your
Suck
next
it.
nail,
Yeah.
and then your
So-
last nail will
Daredevil
be
season 2 was
little
pretty-
skull and
Something
crossbones.
I mean, there were a lot of
Yeah.
problems, but
I was just like, why isn't Sean Baker?
Actually,
why
yeah,
did
so-
we cast Sean Baker?
I'm glad that I can be critical of Daredevil season 2 because I feel that it can stand up to criticism and I'll still watch it.
yes,
Yeah.
correct. Yes.
It's not like, oh wow, this is bad. I actually watched all of Daredevil season 2 and I loved it. Jessica Jones is the best thing that Netflix has ever made, and
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow!
Luke Cage
She's putting it out there,
was
folks.
really quite good as well.
Yeah.
Although I admit I didn't like Luke Cage after the fact as much as Daredevil
Mm.
or Jessica Jones, but I still think Luke Cage is very, very, very good.
I do feel part of that is that he was pre-introduced, so we didn't have the fun of discovering him.
Mhm.
And I also think that his power just, maybe it's how they used it. They didn't think of clever ways to apply it.
Yeah.
But I also feel like his power is less fun.
Yeah,
in a
it's,
way.
it stopped being an action thing because
Cool.
there's nothing to
It's
do.
just
My
like,
problem was
okay,
that
punches
Cottonmouth
people
was
and
just a
doesn't
way
get
better
shot.
villain than Diamondback. Like Diamondback just did
Oh,
not.
I never finished it, did I? Whoops.
No, we never did.
Whoops. Anyways, I figured there was another
I mean,
snake
Yeah,
themed
there's
villain.
some
It's
spoiler
fine.
warnings, I guess, in here. I suppose that this whole thing now is some spoiler, but in Luke Cage there are two villains, and one of them is supposed to be a bigger deal than the other one. But honestly, Cottonmouth's the better villain.
I want to go back to something quick because I realize people like Mr. Badman specifically is going to go hunt for this and find it in 20 seconds. Something I mentioned already.
Mhm.
For those of you who may not know Sean Bachu before being on LARP's his most famous role. Just kidding.
Well, and
his
bef-
most famous role now is
The
Wrench
Wrench.
in
Yes.
Watch Dogs.
Well, yes, no, that's.
I think
the
that's what he
joke.
was getting at. I think you just
That's
stepped
the
on
joke. But he was Punisher in a fan film, Punisher No Mercy, also featuring Amber Goldfarb, also featuring a number of other Montreal actors.
Fred.
Yeah, I don't know if I
President.
can I name Fred? Is that
Flanker
okay?
2!
Yeah,
Is that
Fred
okay?
was on
Flanker
the
2!
charity stream.
Flanker too. He was really good actually. Well, everyone was great. Who else was in that movie?
Whoa,
James,
Captain
I
Daff,
just
you
met
still
him.
haven't seen Jessica Jones?
I haven't
Season
seen
2 of
either.
Agent Carter?
I haven't seen any of
Whoa.
those, by the way.
You're gonna.
You-
I have not seen
love-
Agent
I'm
Carter.
really the worst.
I watched
Carter
a
was
couple of
also great.
episodes of Agent Carter and really enjoyed it, but at the time it was only like
Do you like the 1940s?
on NBC or something.
I bought it all through Google Play.
See,
Spent
I
quite a
had
lot of
access
try
to
this
it
one.
through someone who had bought it on iTunes, but then I was no
Oh,
longer
Mr. B.
friends with that person.
Literally, what was that? 30 seconds?
Yeah.
What a guy.
Speedy,
Thank you.
Speedy
For
Gonzalez.
those of you who don't want to watch, it's
Mr. Badman knows what's
Open
up.
it up.
Henshi,
Didn't
I
like
did
that.
not get to Tugwell Farms Meadery, unfortunately. It was just a little too far of a drive
Wait a second.
for us.
Is that a euphemism?
So let me ask a question out here for the chat. Is
Yeah.
there a movie, television show, or a piece of entertainment that you didn't see in 2016 that you wish you had?
So many. So many.
Westworld.
I haven't seen Westworld
People keep
either.
I have
telling
not
me I'm
seen
gonna
Westworld
love
either.
it. and I know that I probably will, and I just need to watch it. Also, the
Sure.
latest Game of Thrones.
Just don't have
Oh
HBO.
yeah, same.
There are a dozen things I'm sure on Netflix, but at the same time, I feel less pressure unless people are currently talking about it.
Ooh.
I don't like if I close my ears for 2 weeks, then I can just wait another year or two until I watch
Right.
it.
Best surprise of 2016 for me, Stranger Things.
Hell yeah.
It was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was kind of scary, and I watched it alone,
Yep.
so I'm really
Ooh,
proud of
when
myself.
he's there,
Yeah.
it's kind of funny,
Because
but
I what I would do though is I got smart. In the last like 5 minutes of the episode, if it cut to something scary, I was like, no.
Stop
I'm gonna
it.
start the next episode with the last 5 minutes of this episode.
Perfecto.
That's
Worked
very
out
smart.
really well for me because
Oh, and then you can go right through the cliffhangers too.
well, that's exactly
Yeah.
it. And then also I just keep doing it, so I'd be watching an episode worth of content, but
Mm-hmm.
not the scary ending.
I think what I loved about that
Trying to get
from a like
the skull to
film
work, it's
industry
being an
perspective,
asshole.
or television industry perspective, a show that wasn't afraid to be like kids, main actors.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, yes, it's an ensemble cast, whatever,
Yeah.
but like those kids were amazing.
Yeah, they were
amazing.
stupid good.
Is it
Yeah.
weird that I found that the weakest cast member, by far not weak, I'm not saying that
Yeah.
I don't think did a bad job, but I didn't like Winona Ryder.
Winona.
Oh my god, I really liked her in
Which
that.
one?
She
was
had-
that the mother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She's-
feel like
she
she
had a
was a
lot of,
very
like,
polarizing character
to do.
though, because I also didn't
Oh.
really like her, but I talked to a lot of people who did.
Not to interrupt, sorry.
What?
No,
Neon
Neon
Deflector.
Deflector. I haven't seen.
But
Rick
I-
and Morty, yeah.
Yeah, if that came out this year.
Did Rick
just
and
the
Morty
thing
come out
is,
this year? I don't think it did.
she was good, but she was a little bit one note to some extent. So as much as I liked what she didn't necessarily go in too many directions with her character
Mhm.
arc.
Yeah, but I also don't think that's Winona Ryder's fault.
No, she did.
No, but still.
Some great moments too. Like there's a few scenes that I remember. of
Yeah.
hers that are-
Yeah,
But
there
like we
was-
also, it's the whole thing, right? Like part of
Whoa.
the reason why I hesitate when I say
Oh my
that
god.
is because I also don't want it to turn into a Skylar, right? Who actually I thought Skylar
Yes.
was a great character
Fantastic. Yeah, there was a lot of issues.
from Breaking Bad.
Ah.
Oh, I was like, who?
Neon
Oh my God.
Deflector, I think that's a pretty damn good theory.
Can someone give me the Coles notes? I'm having trouble
can
reading
you-
it
So,
quickly.
basically, the idea is that unknown characters are more likely to be directed, like created by real fans, and lesser known people. And then once the bigger names get a hold of something because it's achieved a certain level of success, that's when the charm factor is gone, or that's when it loses a lot of
But
its
there's a
charm.
rumor that Warner Brothers executives have been straight up saying, "Why do we need to worry about making Batman good? Everyone's going to see it anyway. Why are we spending the money?" And in a way, that's absolutely.
they're
If
not
you're not
wrong.
gonna make it good, then just go back to the 60s
Skull
and make
thing's
it
not
cheesy
working.
and campy.
I'm just
and
gonna
then-
draw a little
Money on
skull.
it.
Well, they did. They made an animated film this year
That's
that
true.
Yeah.
stars Burt Ward and Adam West.
Excellent.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Word is
Henshi, we have
alive.
heist, but you have to say heist with the number of points that you're betting.
Yeah. So check your points,
You
Henshi.
just did. Is 108 punchy punch points,
Oh,
and is a mother
shit.
effing
I think I
dragon.
left my phone near you, so I can't win the heist. No, actually,
Belladora-
I've lost the last few.
If we're talking Punisher, it's called Punisher No Mercy. But if you're talking something else, I got nothing for you. I'm so sorry.
I no longer have heists because
Ooh.
Liz took them over. I now have quests because I've changed the because.
Oh, I didn't mean to take over.
No, no,
Heist.
no.
Currently,
I
I
didn't
have
have
no
them
way
before
to
you.
spend essence.
Yep,
You
that's
can't
okay.
spend your motes in my chat yet.
That's okay. We will find a way.
Oh shit.
Yes, there's a heist going down.
Which means that you guys might be safe because I'm not the grand mob boss is not participating in the heist.
Four of us went to an escape room today.
Oh.
We did.
Yeah,
We did.
sorry, Cathy.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I wanted.
I've never been to an escape
Oh
room.
my god!
You
really?
should go to the escape room that we did. You should do the Lost Temple with Kate.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Ooh.
Or the five of us will do Prison Break,
Yes.
and then we'll be
If you
back.
guys go ahead and do Prison Break down there, I'm not gonna be mad at you.
Boo. Oh yeah, right.
God.
Maybe. So it was great. Yeah, for those of you who I
Let's
don't know
go.
if you have a
Oh,
escape room in your
cute.
region, wherever you are. Crosshair, I assume you live in the woods in a cabin about 100 miles from anything. So I don't even. Why do they say miles? I don't even use miles. That
Hi, eighth poet.
everyone else should go.
What is
It's great.
happening?
Yay,
Okay, what should we do?
But yeah, there's one left to close.
We'll do
Fantastic.
Because
well,
that
the
worked
same
out really
ones.
well.
We'll just like
There were 4
alternate.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Do you want this on the thumb
Definitely
again?
difficult.
Well, you already
but
did this one.
Oh
we
yeah,
were up to
sorry.
it, which was good.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, there were 4 of us, and I felt like we were all off doing our own thing. And technically, it could be done between 2 and 5 people.
So you're saying you could have used a 5th.
Well,
To
we
lead-
did
to
finish
lead
with, like,
the troop.
7 or 8 minutes on the clock, and that's because we were afraid to do one thing that we needed to do.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
so we
Crosshair lives in
delayed.
the moon.
But I can imagine like 2 people trying to do that, and there's just so many. None of them are necessarily that complicated, but we were doing things simultaneously, so for 2 people, I felt like it would be really hard.
Julian, what?
So
Oh, what
good luck on
happened?
the heist.
Casualties have
have
fallen. Mr. Badmech emerges, and so does Henshi.
Oh no.
That means Captain Dow
Nelson,
lost everything.
yeah.
Oh no.
You bet everything last time too. No.
Oh, Twile, I'm so sorry.
Is that funny? I think that's funny.
I've
You're
never
gonna
won a
have to
heist.
take
This
out
is
the
rigged.
trash.
You're not wrong. You want to pull out one of them cards, Liz?
There we go.
Wanna
Yeah,
pass
Grandma
them
Boss
along?
Kate has spoken.
Let's break
Time
out
do you
these
think the
convo
party will
cards.
go to?
All right, so here's a convo.
Oh, Crosshair, I'm so sorry.
Oh shit, Crosshair lives in Helsinki?
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I think we
actually
knew
a
that.
known
Yeah,
place. I didn't.
That's
You guys didn't know?
wow.
Well, I think we knew he lived in Finland.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. If
Yeah,
he
I
lived
didn't
in
know the
Helsinki.
city.
I was pretty sure. I mean, I might have retroactively guessed because if you're living in Finland, you're probably
The hindsight bias.
Yeah, demographically.
Hashtag rigged. Okay.
What milestone event happened to you last year? And by last year, I think we mean.
We're
In
referring to
2016.
2016.
Mr. Badman has a
I don't know.
question for
Nothing
Cathy.
really changed in my life. in
What?
the past
Definitely
year.
not.
Key for Cabby. What are the discs I'm using?
thinking
So
about
it's
the answer,
these. Where's the camera?
Yeah.
It's these discs with like designs on them. As you can see.
There's stickers for the nails, right?
Yeah, and you put nail polish on it, scrape it off with this like razor blade thingy, and then put it on a stamp. Like I have
Oh,
right
it's
here.
Phoenix, Arizona calling me again.
Hello, Phoenix.
So you have a slide to not answer?
I'm gonna block this number.
And is it
And
like
they keep
bad
calling me,
telemarketing or
They
whatever?
call me, they speak in Spanish for a little bit, and then they hang up.
Yeah. So
Is that fun? I think that's funny. No?
milestone.
Milestone.
2016?
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah,
thinking
let's
about
go
that.
around the circle.
I'm
I gotta
gonna
think
thing
for a
like
bit.
this.
Well, like I said, nothing really happened to me this year, so.
Getting to 100 Twitch followers. That's not
Yeah,
really my.
Yeah, same here.
Looks awesome, dude.
Actually, having it's. I'm not gonna give it like a number milestone, but I.
Cathy is a wizard, and these are my magic sigils. They are.
I had a very, very positive year in terms of self-employed income. So you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say milestones this year. First big voice gig and
You
first.
took my answer, man.
Well, okay, fine. I'm gonna also say first
God damn it, Scott.
slightly bigger than before a film gig.
Nice.
It's not like a roll, but like it was a thing, and
Oh.
I'm very excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out.
Mine too.
It's coming out in 2017. It's gonna be great. We're all
Mine
gonna see
too.
it. You're gonna know everybody.
Yeah,
I'm like, I got nothing.
I guess mine, was I got a voice acting gig, which became more voice acting gigs, and now I'm making more money off of voice acting gigs than anything in terms of acting. So that's like, that was a pretty big
Let's yell and scream to
thing
celebrate.
for me.
Kate?
I'm still thinking.
John.
I got a job, moved to a different country, and have continued to maintain a relationship with people back in Montreal.
Yay.
And I plan to continue to do so, and I do so in some part through the magic of streaming.
Neon bye.
Bye.
Art.
Bye.
So I started streaming. I enjoy streaming. I've discovered the love of streaming. And also I have managed to line up several consecutive months of stage management work. I had
Yes.
December off, but I had enough money to tide me over through the month off, which is fantastic. So
That's freaking
Surviving
awesome.
as an artist, making my money as an artist.
While Cathy thinks of her answer, we'll say Mr. Badmek getting a job after many years of unemployment. Ding, ding, ding.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, that is pretty bold.
Yes.
And Poet, no, you don't. I will say that this film is coming in 2017, has a big cast and a big director, and I think that's really all I'm allowed to say at this point. And a
They
bunch of
will let you
Montrealers
guys
were in it.
know.
But you know that I'm going to be like, it's out, everyone's dead, I'm not
It
even in it anymore.
It is true that it's nice to be making money doing
Sorry,
what we
no.
actually want to be doing as opposed to...
It's a pretty big deal for artists.
Cathy, you're learning to code, aren't you?
Yeah, but like it didn't really start yet.
Oh, well. That's 2017.
Yeah, it'll be
Maybe
in
that's the next
2017.
card. Maybe the next card will be like
I
2022.
got signed to an agency.
Awesome.
Launched a
Oh.
game this year
Yeah.
at my 9 to 5.
Halo.
Which was stressful.
And you got picked up
AF.
as an by an agency for what purpose?
For makeup.
There you
Very awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Now when people say, hey, here's $50 for 8 hours of
I
work
say-
and like
Fuck you.
like $100 worth of makeup that we aren't gonna pay you for, yeah, you say fuck you, and you direct them to your agent, who then also says fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love my agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have an amazing agent.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Also, and I know that my acting career is a bit on hiatus at the moment, but I'm gonna lift a glass. I know that one of us does not have one, but here's to agents.
Here are to agents.
I don't get to have agents, but that's okay.
Thanks,
I have a
Henshi.
union.
Yay!
They make sure I get paid.
Agencies. Cheers, cheers.
And
Technically
cheers
not a
to
union.
all of you.
Sup, low.
Yeah. There you go.
Henshi,
Yeah.
I know you saw me laughing. That was a good joke. I'm not going to confirm or deny if it's Mallrats.
Mallrats 2. Holy shit, man. I would go
If
see
it
the
was
shit
two,
out of
I would be
Mallrats 2.
so happy.
You know, for a brief moment, I thought, I don't know why, but I read it as Bad Santa 2, which did
Right?
shoot here, and
Isn't
is probably a garbage film, I
It
imagine.
did not do well.
I
Okay, she can
can
be
only
in.
imagine.
Bad Santa 2 didn't do well?
Should stay in that
Who would have
box
thought?
I better So that's okay.
Crosshair, awesome. That in and of itself is quite a feat. And Corbinic, look,
Writing.
as far as I'm concerned, a really important step in being able to do what you want to do full time is being aware of what you want to do full time.
I'm still not even doing makeup full
No,
time.
and
so
me neither. I
Punchy.
absolutely have a Joe job as well. And I just think that it's important to remember where your heart lies.
Yeah.
And be working towards that, because it's so easy to settle, like to get really comfortable in a routine of making money. And I just think that, you
But I
know,
love
if
routine.
you see a way of getting to
Comedy
what you want, it's good to remember that.
Well, I'm gonna
Thanks.
say this to tack on to that.
Hi,
We're
Henshi.
we're artists, right? We live in and work in an artistic fashion, right? And one of the things that we kind of have to put forward is, if you want to be an artist, I realize that I'm saying this and people can't see me. There we go.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, that's
John.
fine.
My fat
Um,
head's in the way.
If you want to work as an artist, you can't do it because you think that being an artist would be fun. You have to do it because you need to be an artist. I say this a lot, and I mean it. You don't, unless you're incredibly lucky. Being an artist is really
go.
hard work, and it takes you a long time. I mean, yeah, we're all working now, and not all of us are even, 24/7 at the job that they specifically have chosen. But it's happening because we're doing it because we're pushing.
Awesome.
But it
Oh,
takes
the
a
D20
while.
turned out really well.
I only
Yeah,
the
yeah.
I only now am supporting myself off my art, and I'm 33,
Yeah.
and I still consider it lucky that I got to this point
Oh,
as
yeah.
early as I did.
Absolutely.
So
I think 2015 was the first year I broke the poverty line.
Yay,
So,
Kate.
like, yeah, breaking the poverty line as an artist, like that's
Yay.
an achievement. So this year, I've yet again broken the poverty line. I haven't sunk back down, and that, honestly,
there are actors out there who
It's
only
pretty
started becoming successful and started making money off it in their 50s, in their
Yep.
60s.
Alan Rickman is one who his first role he was like in
Die
his
Hard.
40s. Yep.
It was Die Hard then.
Dude.
Well, he had done theater and stuff, but it was his breakout role.
Yeah, his breakout role was
I
then.
don't know if I trust you there, buddy.
All this to say, never
I
stop
like
doing
that.
what you love.
Yeah.
I think.
Right.
Like, I mean, none of us ever really know like what the future holds and like if we'll ever really make it and what is really making
exactly.
it. You
What
know
does
what
that
I
even
mean?
mean?
So, but like never stop doing what you love,
Yep.
like ever.
Oh my
And,
god.
and
Because,
as long
yeah.
as you don't assume that if you try one thing and it doesn't work out for you, well, then I guess you weren't cut out for it. Then,
No.
in fact, the answer is no, you're not cut out for it because it takes a lot of failure.
Yeah. Not only that, but like you can get better at anything.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
just takes like time and practice and like dedication to what you're doing.
Yeah, one day I'll bear children.
You just keep
Christ.
trying, bud.
Just gotta keep trying.
Guys,
Scott,
what's
let's
with
go
all
try.
this? Okay, here we go.
Do it, Corbinik.
Do it.
What's with all this feel good
Hello,
stuff?
Draco.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, Draco's here. Kill the feel good.
Kill the feel good. Jacob's here.
But like
I'm just
at
kidding.
the start of this year, I had 2 shows cancel on me.
Oh yeah.
So I went from having January and February, and one of those was supposed to pay really well, to no work as a stage manager until September.
Yeah.
So I had a really difficult start to my year as an artist. A lot of questioning whether I should just go find some mediocre 9 to 5 to keep myself alive. And then by the end of 2016, I have caught up enough that I'm actually going to be comfortable for several more months until I hopefully let up more work. But
Exactly.
who knows? Because after March, it's the great unknown, and that's life as an artist sometimes.
And it's not
You
a
just have to
failure.
enjoy the successes while you have them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not a failure to be like, oh well, I'll have to work another job.
Oh,
while I'm
certainly
trying
not.
to do it.
Yeah, but I got to that deep dark point of I should just give up on it forever.
No.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
And there's also going to be times where you are working as an artist and it's going to suck too.
Oh yeah.
So, you know.
Yep.
Again.
Speaking of, never mind.
That was a great question.
Yeah.
Should we move on to another one?
Yeah.
Oh hey, I think I see one of my video games in that crate over there.
I think you probably
Oh, yeah.
do actually.
If it's a 3DS.
So Mario Land. I
I think imagine my Link Between Worlds.
Yep, I imagine it's all here.
Yep. All right.
Go
Let's
look for it, folks.
I'm going to grab the wine bottle.
Okay.
Yes, Kate.
Let me see that box.
So
Oh,
I'm going to
shit.
do this.
Thank you.
There's a couple of net
Uh-oh.
Hello. Thanks, Lo.
Well, my Link Between Worlds is in here.
On.
So then
So-
Super Mario
His
must be in
Oh, I have
3DS.
Super Mario World. Yeah. I just don't know where the box
my
for Link
best.
Between Worlds, but
Oh,
I also
shit.
I don't care.
Well,
Nice
yeah,
if
but I'll,
this thing
I should actually
fucking
like
worked.
look through my things.
I
and
don't
s-
care.
So actually, they try to make you buy like
I can get it.
special polishes
I-
for this thing, and I'm like, fuck you.
I wonder, like,
You're like, hey, can
would
I
they
have this
even have
3DS
anything
game? They're like,
different about them?
whatever. Like,
No, they don't give it to you.
Honestly, I don't know,
Oh,
because you
but
see,
it's-
here it was
I
fine,
get-
but like the first time I tried to do it, it didn't pan out super well.
what an applicator.
On fleek.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, that looks great. And it looks lovely.
Right, I'm leaving the bottle here.
Oh, thanks.
If you ladies want a refill.
Guys,
Kate.
I'm
we
gonna
were
actually put it on the
playing
floor because there are cats about.
a board game called Marrying Mr.
Let's-
Darcy.
Mr.
Some of
we're
these
doing it
questions
in
are like
Jackson.
hardcore.
Oh,
Like what?
How many people
Did you lose anything or anyone last year?
Oh, I don't want
Woof.
to talk about
No, that was
I
one of the
don't wanna
ones
talk
I
about that.
brushed aside, actually.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
was
one
it?
of our
Oh.
stream
Yeah.
I
questions.
don't want to talk about that.
What indulgence would you like to treat yourself to this year?
Ooh.
I'm gonna start, and this
Yeah.
isn't gonna be my only answer, but
And I'm
definitely
gonna
throw
duck
this
so
out there.
everyone can see John.
If Daft Punk tours
I'll
this
do-
year, I want to see Daft Punk
nice.
Yes, me too.
because they toured in.
I don't care if I go into
They
debt.
toured in 1997.
Fist?
They
Something
toured
else?
in 2007. They might
You
tour in
want this.
2017,
Mhm.
and if they do, I want to see them.
I hope you like them, or you
Nice.
just
Really
take
do.
them all
Yeah,
off.
I haven't seen a
Till
lot of-
tomorrow.
Ladies.
I haven't seen a lot of concerts live, just generally music
What do you
concerts.
want?
So
What do you want?
that's not a bad idea.
The
I never think
spelling
about
is
it either.
It wasn't
It's just that
happening.
Daft Punk
regretted it
concerts are
since
like
2007.
experiences. They're
Yeah.
not just
Right.
you don't just go because
And I
you
have
go
a
to
lot
music
more,
school,
right?
like, it's-
Oh, you do?
It's a
Oh, I
thing.
love that
Like,
tiny
I also-
little castle. I didn't even see that.
I would say
Little
like
castle?
this
Yeah.
game
On the
or
cloud?
this
It
food,
won't
but like
fit.
that's ridiculous.
No.
I like
I
no
know,
no
it's
like
just
I would buy
somebody-
these games for
Like
myself.
I'll tell you what indulgence I'd like to treat myself to
little
tonight.
cat
I'm getting some motherfucking
face.
poutine.
Yes.
You know, one indulgence I'm gonna treat myself to because I kind of promised my mom for Christmas a
Buy
trip
more.
in the fall.
Nice.
You gonna
We
go?
have to decide because I know like my trip of choice
Mm.
is a little. It might be a little out of my reach, just because it's far and it's not far, but it's expensive and it's yada yada.
So you
yada.
just have
Cam
to
Daff
pick a
is
couple of
indulging
movies.
himself with Montreal Comic
Yeah,
Con.
for like 2 weeks.
So cool.
That's super cool. Unfortunately, I might not be here. For
But I will. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the
try to
little
cosplay.
seahorse would be unless I get a gig elsewhere.
There's like fish
that's
and
awesome.
like.
So that I'm going to
Fish.
indulge myself
This is
with
like the summer
a trip
bullshit.
with
There's
my mom, and
mermaids.
I don't know, maybe Liz will go.
Yeah.
Maybe everyone will
Says
go.
my
Fuck it,
heart
everyone's going.
belongs to the
Yeah.
sea.
That's me.
I'd Skype in.
There's more in this. The other one I have.
I think
We do have
that
a
I
panel.
might take up my not a union allows us to get free massages
Do it.
for each contract, and I never have.
Boom.
So I think I should do that, or maybe go to like a
Yes.
Nordic spa at some point.
Dude,
With some
I almost
lines.
wanted to try to go to a Nordic spa
Little-
while here, but I think
little
that in the
gaming
holidays,
thing.
it's
Have a
little
also
heart.
like-
Yeah.
I tried to do the same with Liz, and they were booked solid too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Even
Good idea.
Strom,
Strom.
I did. You know what?
Strom,
I
which is
had
on
a,
Nuns Island.
Yeah.
I had a particular place in mind. So.
But the one on Nuns Island, it's just a day spa. You don't like
Yeah.
stay there or anything.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or do a Boda Boda.
Yeah,
There you
those
go.
are the two that I have thought of going to.
Or even
Great
Scandinavia,
idea.
but the one in the old port.
Yes.
I'm just gonna check on that. Smashing sound. Other indulgences, guys?
I want to buy a new desk.
Nice.
Nice.
Like a flat like this, like flat, nothing, because I have one with like shelving
May I
and it's
suggest
annoying.
an IKEA Bacant desk?
God damn
Really?
it, John.
They're really good.
But I don't know if it'll fit in my place.
Well,
That's the
Tonight's
there's-
problem.
Punchy, brought to you
There's
by.
that. They're different sizes. and
I'll
you
look it
obviously
up,
have to
though.
check. But the Bacant desk is very simple. It's just like you've seen it. It's just a flat desk, and you can raise and lower it.
Oh,
there's-
we have those at work, I think.
It's not like a motorized raise and lower.
No. We have like IKEA desks at work.
I think that would when I was looking for desks, I thought, oh, maybe I'll just go for something simple, and it's actually been really cool.
So Pariel is going to Dragon Con again, not with
Ooh,
the people you thought
cool.
you'd be going with. It should be a good time. That's when I would love to go to Dragon Con. I would love to go to TwitchCon. I'd love to go to VidCon. There's a bunch of cons on my list that I really want to attend.
So what
And
about
they're
indulging
far.
yourself, Liz?
And
I
that's the
road
thing.
trip.
So I guess they're all on my
Road trip?
If I can take a vacation and
road
other
trip
people are
across
going,
there.
I want to meet people at Gen Con this year.
I would love
That
to.
would be fantastic.
That'd be great.
That's if I can arrange it. and I
Yeah.
think
Hell,
I
if we can arrange
Well,
it.
it's right next to your birthday, so you can take one day off. That won't get you the rest of it.
There we
though.
go.
Unfortunately, we don't have an excuse to
Fly
go
for
to
a
Gen
day.
Con this year.
I
Other than
wanna go
it's
because
awesome.
In a way, part of it will be nice to go and just not have to worry about work, right? Just
Yeah.
go
Typed
because
in
I wanna
0,
go to Gen
0.
Con.
Oh shit.
And I think that'd be
Yeah.
fun. And we can still tell people,
Oh, that
hey, we're
looks
going to be at Gen
great.
Con if you want to come and meet
Yay.
us, by all
Oh,
means,
that
and
turned
stuff
out.
like that. But
Do a
Or
little.
meet some washed up celebrities.
And it's not too far because I think the Monday after Gen Con is the total solar eclipse that crosses the United States from like northwest to southeast.
What?
So if we drove an hour south on the Monday, we would be in the path of the total.
That's so cool.
Otherwise, we'd be in like the 90% or 80%.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
trying to like.
I
So
can
I
focus.
kind of want to do that.
Hi, Ella. Do you want to come sit with
so
somebody else?
if people are going this year from Montreal, then that would be kind of nice because also it's much. I mean,
Sorry.
That's
it's
alright.
much easier for me to
Hey.
say fly to Indianapolis and back
You
compared
can
to
top coat that.
Montreal
baby.
and back, which I know seems
Let's
weird.
do it.
Staying
I'll
in
just
the
ask
country.
you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
this,
it's
like-
very much cheaper.
Just
Glendora,
put it
4
here.
cosplays.
It's cheaper, but it's also faster. Like you don't have to go through customs. and
4
all that.
days,
Like,
4
it's-
cosplays. I want to know what the cosplays are.
Yes. Oh shit! I need to pick cosplays for MCC.
I have.
I wanna
idea,
do
and I'm
Diva.
wondering if it's gonna work. You want to do what?
Diva.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I
fuck,
already
now I
did
wanna
Diva
do an
for
Overwatch.
Halloween this
Yeah.
year.
He did.
He did.
You did what?
I did Diva for Halloween. this year.
Excuse me, I didn't see these pictures.
I'll send you the one that, like, the thing is, it was unfortunately the pictures were taken in a place where he's not allowed to disclose photos of. So some photoshopping had to happen, and it was done. So
Let's
I'll
just
send
say
you the
that
picture.
me and my fellow, my friend who helped give me the job went as
Poet,
to Overwatch.
I would totally do your nails if you want.
Whose turn is it now?
Oh, hello.
Me,
Okay.
so-
We're waiting
Okay.
for this to
I didn't
dry.
know
and
we
music
were
guitars,
friends,
bye.
but
I'm
sure.
wondering whether Like I have an idea for
Cat's on the
cosplay
chair.
now, or
Cat's
whether I
on the
wanna
chair.
Do like
Oh, Ella.
You need to go.
Overwatch.
Aren't you also
Oh my
allergic
god, group
to
Overwatch
cats?
Well,
is
that's
A
so
little bit,
good.
but I've been around Ella
Excuse
enough.
me, you need to go. You need to go.
Buddy.
Come on,
Oh,
Ella.
you just got comfortable.
Buddy.
She got comfortable in the chair.
Oh, she's so sad.
She's like,
Alright, so first we need another coat of this.
yeah.
Alright. And then we'll throw cake
So,
back
Cathy,
in
do
the
you have any other indulgences other than the?
Lo,
desk?
Lo, you got
Desk?
me. You know. Sorry. I just
No,
need to get
oh,
this
I'm
thing.
gonna buy
I'm not
myself a Nintendo Switch when it
Nice.
comes out.
In March. They
I
seem to be sticking to it, which is super cool.
I have to say that I thought the initial trailer for the Switch is
Everyone thought it was lame, but I was like,
No.
No, I think that trailer
I
does
can
a
pick up
really
girls
good
in the
job.
airport. Buy one.
Yes.
I think it did a really good job of being like of showing that they're not trying to just focus on, you know, like kids and grandparents.
That's
They're-
true. That's a
they're
very
trying to go
it's-
back to the
Mm-hmm.
the main
for
demographic.
everybody. Yeah.
Like
Um,
30-somethings, yeah.
My views are
If I'd ever use it though.
are admittedly a
Ever
little biased,
use-
but
because it's
The
Nintendo.
Switch.
well, I mean,
Well, I mean,
they're
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
it's
It's
technically
still a
my
phone
employer.
console.
Yeah, like whether like
Nintendo?
But unlike the
I didn't know
Wii
that.
U, you can,
yeah,
like,
it's wholly Retro
the
Studios
box
is
is
wholly
the
owned.
console.
So are you
Yeah, but it
dogging
just
that you have a
put it on big
discount on
screen.
the Switch?
I
I guess
cannot
it's true, eh?
confirm
Like,
that because I don't even know
imagine
if I
it'd be
do.
Sometimes
Okay.
I'd pick it up and go.
If you do though, holla. Holla at your
well,
girl.
on
Okay,
like
auto.
vacations and stuff.
That's true.
I have a feeling like they limit you to the number
Wow,
of
Punchy, that
Probably.
was
They
fast.
probably limit you
If
to
she
one, by
wants
the
to watch
way.
some TV shows,
at least at first.
come in here
But
and
then,
buy
you know,
it.
At first, yeah.
Always.
Because Nintendo is like
that this is also
historically
how I
bad
managed,
at like
In the
stock.
park.
yeah,
in
but this is
general.
how I also managed to make my
Relations with
sister's
Batman.
Christmas because I had access to the NES Classic,
Yeah.
but only
Okay, yeah.
It was nice seeing that reaction.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, did she freak out?
Yeah, she was pretty.
Yay.
She was pretty all up on us. All right, so I guess I need to wait a little bit longer. So
Oh, you need another
Getting
coat.
some
turn out for
Hey, do you want designs on yours?
Sure, if you want to practice more designs or whatever you feel like doing.
Scott's
Like,
tapped out. I'm gonna sit over there.
Yep.
A bit.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
those are probably dry though.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
So have we all covered? Have you said your indulgences list?
Yeah, just there's like I want to go to all the cons.
Every single one. Are
Yeah.
you gonna cosplay if you go to a con?
That's maybe something I would like to do in 2017.
Let's do it, man.
Like
Let's start making our costumes now.
I have a
Well,
feeling.
I'm terrible.
I'll start making your costumes
So am
in
I.
March.
My Sakura costume for Naruto for
No, no, no.
Halloween, I made that. I don't fucking know anything about sewing. I was like, I'll make
But
it work.
also, if I have the time off in March and you pay for the materials, I will happily sew it up.
I have to say
Or-
that
yeah.
if you go as Diva, I think Liz would make an incredible Mercy.
Yes.
Liz,
But I don't have the skills for that.
Yeah,
like,
but
all
that's
the
like
details.
insane.
Yeah.
we
it's a
can
little
learn
much.
how to make
Yes.
it.
Also, if
Just
you
foam
you just have to book one
and
extra
Warbla.
voice
We
gig,
can make it work.
and then we'll pay someone else to make it.
There is
That's
actually
that
somebody
too.
that I follow on Instagram that I would love to hire to make a cosplay
Yeah.
for me sometime.
Who?
His name is Nathan. I don't remember
I
his
have
last
no
name.
idea. I'm like,
His name's Nathan.
I know someone named Nathan, but it's probably not.
But
Does
there's
he
also,
make
there are
insane
other
cosplays?
cosplays.
No, he does not.
I like your
I know
idea.
enough
Of,
people.
You have two cosplays that you've mentioned to me, which I think would be very
There's
good.
Marl from Chrono Trigger,
Yeah.
and what's the other one?
Peach on Yoshi.
Oh yeah, Peach riding a Yoshi, like a full-sized
Do
plush
it.
Yoshi.
Do it.
But if we're going with Overwatch, I don't know.
You could like
Also,
gender bend
Kate,
that
you
shit
can
too,
totally
eh?
cosplay as Astra.
Oh yeah.
It's not
That
like
would
we
be
don't
weird.
have the stuff.
That would, no, like I don't want to do a lazy, cheap Astra. No, if I was
Lazy,
gonna
cheap
if
Astra,
I was
we
gonna
did
cosplay as
genuine article
someone,
Astra.
I would
Shots
do,
fired at Ben.
No.
Who cosplayed Astra.
No, I would do Charlotte. I would do
You'd do Corellia?
Corellia because I'm the right size.
That's true.
You'd get a hold of the actual.
But actually, who from Overwatch?
Who from Overwatch for you?
Yeah.
McCree maybe.
I
That'd be
think
cool.
you
And
would
like
make a
kind
pretty
of
good McCree.
not that hard. I
Who?
guess McCree.
McCree.
Yeah, like I don't care about
You could be
difficulty.
a
I will
Banff.
learn May, but I'm not. But
You don't need to be.
yeah, I could be May.
I mean, I
But you'd
love,
be hot as balls if it's in the summer again.
yeah, that's
I
exactly.
mean, I love crossplay, so.
I could also be like
I always wanna open
Princess.
that up.
Mine is
Penny.
I'm either gonna do Diva,
Yeah.
but I would like buy the jumpsuit because I'm a cheap ass.
Yeah.
Or I would do Soldier 76 because I would
Yes.
paint a jacket, and I have a jacket I could paint.
My friend went to Soldier 76. She had like
So
the
good.
visor with the
And
light
I would
up
wear.
stuff
I have
and
like
stuff
a
that.
white,
She did
long
really
white
good.
wig.
We're all soldiers now.
Yeah.
Who have I been meaning? Diva? Oh, Lucio? No, that's too much cross racial. No.
Cross racial is a little harder to do.
Who else have I been naming?
Torbjorn.
Torbjorn.
Yes, put on a beard.
Yeah, you can make a
I'm
point.
not a
somebody
baby Bastion. Come on.
Yes.
The one we saw at Gen Con changed my life.
Anna?
No.
Yeah.
No, someone cosplayed
Oh,
Bastion
Anna.
at Gen Con. Oh,
That
Anna would be
a bad
good.
idea.
I'll figure it out.
Farrah would be harder than Anna, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know if you want to get an undercut, but Sombra.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
I mean,
I'll figure it out.
You could also spike it and go Tracer.
Tracer. Oh, did Tracer.
Oh, Bad Mac, Mr. and Mrs. Bad Mac are doing Soldier 76 and Tracer.
Oh my god,
That's
I kind of
super
want to
cool.
be Junkrat.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to do oh my god, can I do your makeup, please?
Yes.
Yes. And I'll go. I'll be.
Start,
Wouldn't be
start
that hard.
polishing that
When
Australian
Overwatch
accent.
first came out, I was thinking of doing like a Chibi Mercy costume, so like very simplified. Like
You could
Yeah.
do like a,
I'm short and little. I'm a mini
Thing
Mercy.
is, what you could do
Pocket Mercy.
is you could go as Soldier 76, you could go as Mercy, you could go as Diva, but you go as the troll versions, so it's like Mommy and Daddy, and you could just have like the Cheeto dust around your mouth.
Oh my god.
Because that's what I did for Halloween.
the Cheeto dust.
Oh yeah, I was carrying like Mountain Dew and Cheetos, and I had like runners on and a hoodie, which I decked out and all like I went to some
Oh,
effort, and I had the headset.
Yeah.
And, it worked out.
Oh man.
She's
I
like,
would
I
go as
debated getting the
Widowmaker if I
jumpsuit,
lost
but I
like
didn't.
30 pounds.
But then we'd have to paint you purple.
Yeah.
No!
Is Widowmaker?
I've had to
Yeah.
paint someone purple before for an Ursula costume.
Oh boy.
And it came out fabulous, but Jesus Christ, painting someone purple
Yeah, it's
sucks so
Not
much.
easy.
And,
And
I
I
hope you don't
had an
perspire at all.
airbrush. And I had an airbrush, and
Yeah.
it still took long.
Of course it.
I was so tired of it.
Bellandora
Oh,
wants to
Bellandora.
cosplay as Element.
So would I. I actually, I went to somebody's birthday party as Elowen once.
You did?
What?
Because when I
You're
braid my
smart.
hair
Oh,
and
sorry.
it's
Wavy, yeah.
and
What
I
were you
wear
talking-
a dress with the long sleeves,
Now,
I look exactly like
Elowen.
Elowen.
Which Elowen are you talking about here?
I'm talking about Miranda Otto. Oh, sorry, I'm
That's-
talking about Eowyn, not
That's
Elowen.
Eowyn. Elowen.
Okay, I was like,
I was
when
like,
did you go
Charlotte?
as Elowen?
That would've
Because
been
yeah, also
super
talking about
impressive.
braiding your
That's
hair,
not-
making it
that's
wavy. I
not
was like,
Charlotte.
yeah.
Elowen is
Oh, it's Cat. Sorry.
Amber's
Cat.
Wow, I
I'm
really fucked with that.
clearly off my game.
So you're
Go Reinhardt or go home.
I don't know what we're doing,
What do
Kate.
people think about
The only thing,
Bellandora.
I don't give a
Oh, yeah.
This
shit.
is
If
the
I
person
hate
who
it,
came
I
up
I'm
will
gonna
with
just
what
do
element
an
it is.
accent nail of
Do it.
something.
do an
I'm gonna say
accent
that again
nail.
just
I'm
because
gonna figure it out.
Yeah, but well, just
Cathy's the person who came up with what Elowen looks like.
It's plastic.
rip everything. Sorry, headphone users.
No, it's
So-
fine.
It's okay,
So
guys.
take that.
So
how you will.
take tips from her.
What?
It pops out.
If
Sorry,
you're gonna
shouldn't
cosplay
read
as
that.
Elowen, you should be asking Cathy how to do it.
Yes, actually, because she did the super sweat makeup.
Sip sweat.
Swag.
There we go.
Why?
What do people think
Thanks,
about
Bellandora.
a mini Reinhardt?
Yeah.
Like if I went as Reinhardt, but
Oh.
like small.
Could you be like the littlest
Like
Reinhardt?
small.
No, I would have to be the littlest Reinhardt, right?
I am your shield. It'd be great. It'd be very funny.
Cathy
You
created
don't
a
sound like that.
Foxling's look.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't create the race.
But the look, yeah.
If I did, though, I'd be rolling in the dough, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you know what? I do know the person who came up with the Foxling race. It's me, and I ain't the dough from it.
Why are we not rolling in the dough?
We should be rolling in
Seriously.
dough. Scott, got some dough.
Man, see?
Let us roll in it.
Ooh, what if we do? What if we do like a tiny little dinosaur?
Do it. Like anything, honestly. I
Banana.
don't want to give a shit. Like whatever excites
maybe
you.
not a dinosaur. Let's do like some lines and stuff.
Yeah, do some
That's
geometric
like
things.
You can't
festive.
just do lines on Twitch.
Yeah. Okay, we were talking earlier about like the fact that in New York City they have blow bars, which are theoretically to blow out your hair. But I was saying they're for drugs, or they were saying it was for oral sex. So
Are those new golden glasses?
What?
These are not my new golden glasses.
Oh. Oh shit.
What's happening right now?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm putting on my golden glasses for 8th Poet Corbin.
These are his new golden
You
glasses.
have? Oh, Jesus Christ. Very fancy.
Okay, this can't be
Nailz
shown
looking
on
good, Liz.
stream
Thank you. They're fabulous.
because it contains someone who has not consented. But Cathy, let's put it. I have to turn on my rotate. Give me one moment.
The Top Gun theme. Highway to the danger zone.
This was
You can be my
John's
wingman anytime, Scott.
Eva.
Yes.
Oh,
Do
so
we get to
good.
like grab each other in the locker? Like,
That jacket though.
Twilight
Yeah.
8, in a
And
perfect
his
world,
friend
I would
Soldier
agree with you that you
76.
could cosplay whatever
So
you want as long
good.
as you're comfortable doing
Number
it.
one dad.
But
Yeah.
I can't say that I agree with that statement. Because there's things like I just wouldn't want to put on blackface to cosplay a character.
Well, I'm sure
Yeah.
they didn't mean
The
that.
only one I would do would be like Dark Link sort of thing, where it's like literally the color
You're
black.
a dro.
Hello, Cheeky C.
You got a dro.
Cheeks.
So cheeks.
Cheeks.
Happy holidays, cheeks.
Okay, that's that.
thanks, Mr. B.
Hey, is it time for another question?
Sure.
Let's do it.
What item did you spend too much money on last year?
Woo.
This chair. And that's only because of customs.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Judy.
I spent way too much money on my new monitor, which is a giant curved.
Got a
behemoth of
curved
thing.
monitor?
I did.
And
Like extra wide.
It's an ultra wide curved monitor.
So instead of
and
having two, he has one.
Is it nice?
Yeah, so I don't have two monitors. Oh, it's fun to have, but the first time you play a game with that, you're just like, I can't handle all the space.
My head.
It's big. And it's a little bit of a pain sometimes because you'll be like, oh, I'm just going to put my thing here, and I'll put my thing here, and you don't have that nice convenient. But it is nice not to have the little like bezels in the center. But I spent way too much money on it. It was
That's
way
super
too
cool.
much money. I spent a lot of money on my computer, but I don't consider that way too much money.
No, me neither for my computer. I spent exactly how much I wanted.
I bought a Nintendo 3DS.
Nice.
Also, too much money? I don't think so.
Is that a new
No.
3DS XL?
No,
You
it's
got?
not. It's not an XL. It's the ones that are like $100.
Okay, Cathy
Maybe
right
because-
here, using nail polish remover on a Q-tip.
What?
Genius. I've never done that.
Really?
That makes so much sense to me now. Got like, look, I'm a noob.
Stick your hand in the nail
No,
polish,
I
like,
just
"Ah."
like I use like cotton balls or whatever because they're too big and
Right,
like
right.
lumpy to do precision cleanup. So yeah.
You can actually even use a brush, but
It's true.
I couldn't find mine.
What time is it? And how long are we going for?
7:15 till
7:15, usually till 8. Yep.
No, I know that it's usually till 8. I just wondered if that was true.
Punchy streams are 2 hours. I
Which
aim
means that in
to
15 minutes I have
make
to order
something that
them.
people can count on.
Wait, what did you mean by that, Liz? What do you mean?
I don't know. I just mean I love that people are fairly certain that if it's Friday between 6 and 8 o'clock Eastern,
Punchy's here.
there's going to be Punchy here.
Yep.
Having said that, I'm going to miss a stream in January.
Mama.
Someone will cover for you.
Yeah, I wonder what day it is and whose birthday you're missing.
You know what?
I'm
sorry.
probably going to cover for you that night, Liz. I'm very
I didn't realize that one weekend in Toronto was like when
Everyone's
Katie's
birthday?
Whatever. Maybe I'll
Also
cover
my
it.
birthday.
No, but not. Yeah, but your party's not on the Friday.
No, but my actual birthday is on the Friday.
Yeah, well, I'm
And
gonna
JT's
see.
isn't.
Friday
Just
the
saying.
Good point.
Yoink.
I spent a lot of money on an application for the Montreal Saint-Ambroise Fringe Festival, but I don't think that was too much. And I spent too much money on fast food. And that will be changing.
Yeah.
But like, we all have weaknesses,
Not
right,
tonight.
folks? Not tonight.
I also
That's-
spent
that's
too
my
much
life.
on
Are
fast
you
food.
getting some CSL after the stream?
Sure.
I'll order it at 7:30.
Fabulous.
It'll get here right when we're done.
Perfect.
What's happening? Can
Heist.
I also
Cassandra
join in on
barbecue?
this?
Coach St. Luke barbecue chicken.
Chicken poutine.
I'm
God
getting
tier.
poutine. I'm getting God tier poutine.
God dear.
And then we'll all keep watching Avatar. Yay!
So I'm not gonna be here. Just a heads up. I can watch
That's
on
why
my.
he's
I can
ordering
watch on my
it
own.
so-
I can watch on my own. That's fine. That's fine.
What did I spend too much money on this year? I'm sure I spent too much money on something.
Not too much
no,
at all. Not
no,
too
that's
much
the thing.
at all.
Soylent,
You
like,
flew to Austin.
but that was free because I had points from my credit card.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Free food, like free.
Like I had to
meals
pay
or
$100 for the insurance or
Oh,
whatever.
but that's nothing.
But like the ticket itself, I had, health insurance in case like something bad happened. I didn't have to mortgage my life.
Kate, you're
I'm
good.
still thinking
Yeah.
you're
Oh.
talking about Soylent, Kate, and I got very
We're gonna
confused.
when it dry. Well, anyways,
I was
we'll
like,
do
they
the
make
top
you-
coat like off camera or whatever.
So Liz's turn.
No, Liz is
Hey,
done.
Ironheart Creations here too.
Or is
What's up, Ironheart?
I don't
Are
know.
Liz's nails done, or is it my turn to get the?
We're done. We'll do a top coat like after.
Let's get some Cathy wine on.
Kate, I thought you were still talking about Soylent.
So my
Sorry,
turn.
I
And
did
I was
get
like,
distracted.
Insurance for Soylent?
Oh, sorry,
what's
sorry.
happening? Yeah. No, of course. I got
Yeah,
very, I got
Whatever.
very-
I had like
Thank
a
you.
ton of points because I've had my credit card since I was 18, so I had like 9 years worth of credit card points saved
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So
Super
I have
strong.
enough for a flight, and I
How do
still
you
have
want
enough for
to
like
mix things up?
a third
as
of
it
a
were?
flight,
I don't know.
Yeah.
No
You
trouble.
don't know.
or like
You don't have
one
to.
step of a flight.
Yes,
Getting
low,
tired, to be
yeah.
honest.
You getting tired? Then let's.
But
let's
I don't
get
know
some
what we
shawarma.
do though.
We can play Punchy.
We
Oh,
could.
you mean on his nails? Sorry.
Yeah.
yes, I see.
Or
We
we can
can-
play some other game.
All right, Ironheart. Who do you not know?
Then
You
let's
don't
not.
know
I
Cathy.
don't. If you're tired, that's fine.
Don't know this new person.
This could be Cathy. Cathy, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Cathy. Hey.
Makeup artist
She's
and gamer.
Bloodfiend13 on Twitch.
Yes.
She is
I-
Makeup
Oh,
Fiend
thanks,
on
cheeks.
Twitter.
Yeah, which new person? Unless I'm like pointing at Liz, but I mean John, who's right here.
No, but anyone who watches Exalt Twitch knows John.
Okay, then it's
We've
probably me.
continued streaming
Yeah.
after that.
Lady close
And
to
we
the
all
Camera,
watch
it's me,
Happy.
Cathy, makeup artist from LARPs.
Yeah.
Also have been on Julian's Scream stream. I don't know if they watch that,
A
but
lot.
I don't know.
You should.
No bars, I know that.
Hey, I have a new phone. Who dis?
new phone. Who dis?
Yeah, so Cathy did the makeup for season 2 of LARPs.
Yes.
She's been a guest on a bunch of our streams. She
Touched our
streams
faces
herself
so much.
sometimes.
Very rarely. Very
And-
rarely.
Hey, all the bishops, welcome. Thanks for dropping
All of
by.
them.
You should know
Jesus.
that normally this channel at this time is where I run around Skyrim as a
I'm just gonna
Nord,
put this here.
punching
You don't have to do
everybody.
anything. I'm just showing my nails.
And I'm named Punchy.
You're just like, look
This
at
is
me.
a special stream where
Look
I have
at
a
me.
metric shit ton of guests, and we're painting nails and chatting about
The
our
new
holidays
year.
and
Raven.
our years.
Yeah.
Are you seeing this, Liz?
all the
You're
bishop
making
has
this.
watched literally all of the.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, Bishop, that is.
Welcome.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
We're
100
streaming
hours.
on Sunday, so I hope that you get to watch us live on Sunday as reward for your wonderful catch up.
Yeah.
If
Actually gonna
not,
be in the same
it'll
room.
be on.
You come in, all the
Twitch
bishops.
the
We
next
will
day.
call you out.
Yeah,
We will.
yeah. Hopefully, if we see you in chat.
God, that's the funniest thing.
If you haven't seen Cathy before now, you have missed out.
Seriously,
That is what I will
your
say.
life is now becoming
Wow,
way better.
building me
More
up
complete.
hardcore.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, you're awesome.
Cathy will be your favorite
Ah,
cheeky
sorry, I
chat
was knocking
person ever.
you.
Thanks,
New
Cheeks.
Raven, who
Yes.
dis?
Here, listen. Put you back in the. Unless you're. Are you looking at something
She's,
for
I
me,
think
or
she's
you?
picking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
then I will
because I
stick
think
around.
every single one of Liz's nails have been done.
Yeah.
You only
I
need to
did
do
the top.
one nail.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do on it. So many choices, y'all.
Do you have a? Are you looking at something?
Watching
Oh
for
my
research
God.
purposes, running your first tabletop game ever, and guess
Ooh.
what
Using Exalted
system?
Oh
Third.
my!
What a friggin' boss.
Look, I'm gonna eat this Christmas tree.
All the bishops, that's fabulous.
Scary,
And
but good.
we're really flattered that you're watching our games as a way of prepping for it. I
Yeah,
think
no, that's super cool.
That's fabulous.
I think
We
there's a
love,
little
love,
fox.
love.
Oh, I want the little
X3
fox.
system.
And I think that we may have mentioned it during our first few streams, but we did a few practice sessions before we streamed, and some of them were just pure combat and pure social combat because that's a bit of a hurdle to get over. But at the same time, we were doing that so that we didn't look stupid on stream. So if you're just playing with friends in someone's house, you can learn as you go.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah, see, right.
Yeah.
But it is a
Who's
complex-
Delphine?
His dog.
Neville's
Yeah.
I
so
imagine-
Bebe.
Oh, why? What's wrong with my face?
No, she likes you. When a baby laughs, they're happy. Means you're
They're
Generally
like,
when a
what an
person
idiot.
laughs, they're happy.
like they aren't necessarily laughing like
Oh, they're not like.
haha
laughing at
you look funny.
Right, right,
Let's
right.
try black. Or maybe they are.
When a baby laughs, they're happy.
The black show on this?
Well,
Maybe.
Let's find out.
question time.
yeah.
What was the best gift you received last year / this year?
Shit.
In 2016.
Shit.
So think about your birthdays
received
and your
shit?
Christmas.
No, look.
I know what Scott's answer should be.
Yeah,
Let's see what-
exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. This is why I need to get my shit together.
Sex.
Oh my god.
That's
Gone
Scott's answer.
down.
I gotta because I know.
Baby's judging you with no
In
filter, for
2016,
sure.
Liz?
For sure judging with no filter.
I'll forgive you if you don't remember.
No, I'm
because
just...
it wasn't a wrapped gift.
No. So there's one thing that I remember that was like the best gift ever, and I'm trying to think if it was this year or last. And I think it was this year. Can I say it?
Yes.
We went to a performance
It's not the
of...
one I was talking about.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
no.
how do you even know? Anyway, Liz took me to...
So you're single now.
Liz took me to Book of Mormon.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
was it
Montreal.
good?
was-
Oh my
yes,
God.
it was great.
Yeah.
But
That
that
was
was...
a fabulous gift. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but that was last year.
Yeah.
Fred's taking me to Kinky Boots this year.
Oh, that's
Awesome.
pretty
Yeah.
shit hot.
God damn it, John. That's pretty shit hot, man.
I received so many great gifts that it's really hard to pick.
My favorite gift was the gift of friendship with all the people from LARPs.
That wasn't this
Gift
past
of
year
friends.
either.
Shut
Yeah.
the hell up, John.
Ooh,
Fuck
gift
you
of the
too,
year,
Cathy.
Exalt Twitch stream.
We started hanging out more
That's
Yeah.
true.
in the
Yeah.
year following
nice.
shooting LARPs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That is
for
true.
sure.
shut your goddamn mouth, John.
Yeah, well, my mouth is shut.
I'm concerned because I feel like it's probably something I use a lot, or like...
Like,
I've
Scott's
used-
still
You
like...
do use it a lot.
The dude. Sorry.
She didn't gift that to
Ooh,
me.
physical copy of the
Aw.
X3, even though you got it for yourself. All the bishops.
Ooh, so nice.
That counts. I feel
Yeah.
like I got myself a lot of gifts. Too.
Yeah.
I got myself a lot of makeup,
There you go.
and I appreciated every single gift that I gave myself.
Kay flew down to see me in
That's
November. I'd say that's probably the best gift that I got.
What a sweet
If we're talking about a physical gift that I
Solid
got, probably the best gift that I got this year. You know, because of the sentiment behind it, I'm gonna have to say the dice tower.
that was really sweet.
That
of
was
you
a
guys.
great gift.
Oh, I was
It
there.
from all
I was
of
there
us.
when that was
Kate.
chosen.
It was from all of us.
No, it's fine.
No, Scott, don't be a liar.
I'm
Aw.
I'm really glad that we were able to give you that dice tower.
I very much appreciated it. It felt good as a gift, not just for me, but also because of the game that we were playing. So that was the best gift that I received this year.
Okay.
That I'm willing to discuss on camera.
Oh.
I
Girls
have-
are beautiful. Keep up the
Hey,
good work.
thanks
Thank
for
you.
the follow, Uncle Amnesia. Welcome to Team Punchy. Bam!
Mm.
I never do that.
And yes, you left your every Friday night right
She
here,
does
Uncle
that.
Amnesia.
I do not normally go.
Terrible joke.
Bam!
I think you do actually, Liz. You do that, but I don't.
So,
Laurent, that is inappropriate for the stream. I'm currently
your
holding
baby.
my best gift. No.
your baby.
Oh, your baby, that's way
The
more.
biggest joke. That is so funny.
Or
Good evening,
some
Uncle
kind
The
of
Amnesia.
fox
wife.
isn't working, John.
Oh well, that's too bad.
So,
Everything's just the
can
worst
I
right
pick
now.
top 3 because I had a great year in
Yes, you can.
Yes, you may.
Overwatch,
Oh.
which I really enjoyed.
as a gift.
Blackberry Priv, oh my god, and a vacuum cleaner, which I really needed.
That's
I'm
super
downplaying the
much.
one that I cried over because I don't want to get it. But yeah.
Damn, all the
Dude,
dancing.
followers! Yeah.
All the bishops and Uncle Amnesia on
Welcome,
Team
John.
Punchy down. Woo! Welcome.
Accent
Welcome.
nail. I'm so, like, cool.
Liz, was it a game
I would
in
never
the
have
last
had
month?
an accent nail.
No.
Nails
wasn't-
don't make you cool,
Was it-
Kate.
what?
You make
Civ
you
6,
cool.
because that was
Yes.
a great game, and I just don't think it was better than the show that we went to together.
But wasn't that last year?
Yeah, exactly. So that was why I was so confused, I guess.
Clearly.
So you're single?
Overwatch does not give me motion sickness because in the settings they have a field of vision slider. And as soon as I opened it up and went to the options, I set that shit to maximum, and I do not get the slightest bit of motion
Wow.
sickness, which is fan-fucking-tastic. Unlike
good stuff.
Batman Arkham Asylum, which I have put the field of vision to ugly degrees, and I still get motion sick after.
There's actually
Oh.
ugly degrees.
Those
is what
those
she
games are
brings
really
it.
bad for that though, just because the perspective.
What's
is
that? It's normally at like 40. Let me set it to 90.
I liked
Oh,
when
still-
Firewatch had a really high field of vision,
Yeah,
and this
our,
guy's
like,
hands
hands
were
were
like
floating.
so awkward
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
What have we done?
Still don't know, John.
I'm sorry that Foxton worked out. Is it just because it was the black paint, or because?
No, it's like sometimes I don't know what it is with some of the stamps. Like they're
just don't
too
work.
shallow, so like when I try to pick it up, it doesn't work.
Do you get involved in the whole Overwatch shipping scene? One of the
No.
best gifts that I got in 2016 was Tracer being gay.
Yes. Oh my god. I'm so happy because they could have made anyone gay and it would have been great. They'd already said that they had someone LGBT in the character list. But the fact that it's basically their primary character,
Yeah.
The
That's pretty
mascot
cool.
character.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's pretty sweet.
Henshi, that's fabulous.
Whoa.
I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Finally proposed her.
We're not gonna say anything too loud, Henshi, just in case she's there.
Yeah.
So you go for it, Henshi.
Cheeks,
Just gonna
that's
walk by and see
that's
it.
adorable. Thank you so much. And
Aw.
Team Punchy, while it technically started in 2015, is definitely continues to be a gift
I'm giving up,
every
John.
day
I'm
of
giving up.
every year.
Are you-
always.
My hand's just creeping out.
So cute.
I like it.
It's so
I like
cute.
it.
all right.
I mean, well, is it top coat time?
It's top coat time.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's queer.
I love it.
That was fabulous.
Whoa.
Amnesia.
Oh.
Yes, let's chat about LARPs a little bit, shall we? Because
Oh, wow,
Amnesia
so-
brought it up.
That's
Can I just
hi.
say, like,
Okay.
We'll give LARPs a watch tomorrow. That's very
I'm
exciting.
kind
Hope
of
you
like,
enjoy it.
I was in the mood the other day, and I'll probably do that tonight when I go home, to like rewatch all of LARP.
Rewatch it with a drinking game, though.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
I'll be
Ugh.
alone.
Every time Scott will come out.
So-
Every time Scott mugs.
It's too much. It's too much.
I'm going to give a small disclaimer, but John, feel free to adjust this because you are the most official person right here. That as you are a LARPer from the other side of the pond, European LARPs are different from North American LARPs, and LARPs, the series, LARPs, which happens to be a series, it chose to focus on a small group of LARPers to be able
Yes.
to tell a good story. So there are 4 players in the first season and 5 players in the second. So it's not as huge as many LARPs may be.
Yeah.
But it tells a great story, in my opinion.
Incidentally, if people are wanting to have CSL, you can either think about your orders now, or we'll just order it.
I'm sending you my order via
My order is the same as
telepathy.
your order.
Is it?
Oh,
chicken bouquet.
you're leaving
Hell
before
yeah.
it arrives?
I'm leaving like now.
Can
actually.
Kathy and I split what we normally have?
Yeah.
In which case,
Why?
you know what we're ordering.
What do you?
What I usually do. Oh boy, now the world will know.
It's okay.
All right,
Don't?
so it's
They'd
the
love
chicken
to know.
fillets with poutine instead of fries.
Fries.
And
I
then
will
whiskey.
most definitely share this with us.
Fabulous.
There's a 6
Large chicken
option.
bouquet.
Woof! Now the world knows.
We loves our chicken and poutine.
Unless you want flesh. You have it for lunch.
I'm really excited that some people are
Can
coming
I
to
just,
Montreal Comic
throw
Con.
that out
Me
there?
too.
Can you
Me
pass me
too.
my phone, please?
Yes, sir. I'm actually gonna be.
What's GFM, all the bishops?
As she tries to figure out what GFM
I'm like,
could mean.
G game.
But
for-
basically, we're being honest about season 3, right, guys? Liz?
Oh yeah, basically, guys,
Can we
what
just-
you need to know about season 3 is that unfortunately there are no concrete plans. It's not in pre-production. It's not being filmed. There's nothing like that. So while there's
Go
still
fund
the
me,
chance that it could happen, it's not being developed right now because we were trying to wait until we've secured the budget, and the budget is not the easiest thing in the world to get for
To be
web
honest,
content.
it's
so.
almost 10 times what we got in our first Indiegogo. So even if we double or triple our Indiegogo when we did season 2, it's not enough to pay people that deserve what they like. We actually pay our actors, we pay our crew. I know season 1 it was more of a passion project, but for season 2 they wanted to actually pay people, which I 100% respect. These are professionals that they're working with. And for season 3, same deal, and we want to put out a quality product. That costs money, unfortunately.
The way that I see it is that season 2 ended, I think the core team believes anyway, that
Yeah.
it ended on a good enough note that we don't want to continue with season 3 unless we feel like we can surpass that.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, if we can't do it right, don't do it at all. So that's where we're at right now. Having said that, we have not gone, no, it's definitely not happening.
Yeah. Lancelot, I know that a large part of it being created, like it was sort of an idea that we had, but a large part of it being created was for a specific funding body, which we pitched it to and did not give us
Yeah.
the funding. So as much as we haven't thrown it out the window, it's also not being produced right now.
Yeah, Lancelot is being shopped around by a I forget what they're called. it's like a distribution partner or
Yeah.
something. Like somebody, like an agent essentially, is representing Lancelot and is shopping it around.
Are we allowed to disclose what Geek and Sundry told you guys?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Just in case.
Basically, just like right now, because sometimes people are like, season 3, and when I say I can't talk about it, they assume that it's coming out like tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's really not.
It's really not. That's all we'll say. Is that
So yeah, when it dries,
This
you're
looks
good to go.
lovely. Thank
you can take our lack of answer to like our saying that there's no certain answer to imply what Geek and Sundry's position is. There's no certain answer. Yeah.
Let me top coat you, Kate.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Gotta dance, gotta dance, gotta dance.
Just bring it in.
Okay, sure. But it's not on camera.
Derp-a-derp. Hey, we have way more room now, guys.
Yeah. Now
Oh
the
my god,
boys are
can we
gone.
quickly talk about Rogue One? We won't spoil anything for Scott, obviously.
Okay, for me.
Cover your ears
for
if
me-
you don't want to hear it. We'll give you a thumbs up when we're done.
Yeah, and we're not going to say any plot points. We're just going to say what we thought.
Oh yeah, for me it was just okay. A lot of people liked it better than Force Awakens. I didn't particularly like it better than Force Awakens. I thought it was just okay. That's all I'm gonna say. I even tweeted about it, so.
I loved it, personally. Loved it. Having said that, I don't know if I could compare it to Force Awakens because I walked out of both with a huge smile on my face, but for very different reasons. I tweeted this as well. Force Awakens had nostalgia, which I was desperately craving, and Rogue One had originality, which I was also desperately craving. So they both, like,
They filled
satisfied
both needs.
me
Yeah.
very admirably. Thanks, Star Wars. But, yeah. I just-
I enjoyed it. At first, I was a little like, okay, where is this going? But I enjoyed it in the end. I
That's
think
the
it
only
did
way I
some
can enjoy
really
myself.
good things.
I mean, pretty much.
But I would say it's very separate because it's sort of an in-between movie, which I don't think is a spoiler at all. It's between the episodes. It's not a new episode. I think it's just in a completely different category. I enjoyed it. I liked it. But it's not like, oh my god, best movie ever. Whereas I was very happy after episode 7. But that also might be because it was relief, thinking it would be like the prequels.
I wanted to say goodbye to everybody here and to everybody on Team Punchy because I'm leaving. Yeah, I know. Punchy.
Forever.
Which, and now you guys can talk more about Rogue One. It'll be great. Bye, everybody. It's super good to see you all.
Thanks for
in
joining,
Team
Scott.
Punchy, but like specifically you guys as well because you're here in IRL, as it were. See you on the Twitter flop.
Yep.
That's how I'm gonna
What?
leave it, guys.
What is the Twitter flop though?
It's the Twitter flop.
Bye, Scott.
Now that Scott's gone, fuck that guy for not saying Rogue One, right?
The Grange? Are we talking about Stardew Valley now? Or the Grange because it's French for barn?
Is it my turn for clear coat?
Hell yeah, it is, buddy.
Who am I?
Oh, you could
Kate
just lean.
threw her.
I'll just
Yeah,
lean
well,
in.
Lean in,
Alright, here
man.
we go.
Kathy knows what she's doing, yo.
Scooter B.
But I am really glad that I loved the movie so much because I would have had to have seen it again a second time with Scott regardless. So I'm happy that I loved it and that I'm going to go and I'm going to find a lot more to love.
Well, I plan to see it again with my dad.
Hilarious, Mr. Badneck.
So maybe I'll like it better the second time.
Scott and I are going to do a mega marathon
Nice.
of everything.
I've done that
I know.
in the theater.
I will not
In
be
the
doing that.
freaking theater.
I will be doing it in the comfort of my own home where I
When
can
Force
take
Awakens came
breaks.
out, I spent all day in a movie theater watching every single episode. It smelled weird, guys. Would not recommend.
Yeah. It always sounds like it'd be a really cool moment.
It was actually like a kind of a great experience because like you were watching all the episodes with everyone, you're like groaning at every part of the prequels at
Yeah.
the same time, and the movie theater didn't give a shit. Like people had brought in coolers with like snacks and stuff. Like they didn't care what we did because we were there all day.
Yeah.
And then when we got to all watch episode 7 together, it was just like such a cool feeling to be in like the same room and everyone's experiencing it
Yeah.
at the same time.
Man, now I want to see episode 7 again.
Oh yeah, so good.
It's on.
I ended up
Netflix.
seeing it 3 times
Yeah.
because they took us at work, and then I did the marathon. I did the marathon the night before they took us to see it at work. Saw it at work, and then the next day I went to see it with my dad, who absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I loved Force Awakens as well. But yeah, I get it. Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. But as I was walking out the theater, I made a note with myself, because usually I let my opinions be affected by other people. And that's not to say that people are telling me you're an idiot for liking this movie. They're not. It's just, I'm like, oh, I didn't think of that point. Oh, maybe I didn't like it as much as I thought. But as I was leaving, I'm like, no matter what, I'm going to remember I loved this movie.
Yeah.
I started walking down the street like, yeah.
Crosshair, I'm gonna personally disagree just because I really liked the magic at the end of the movie of discovering exactly where it fit into the time frame. I thought that was a really fun moment for me because I had not seen any of the trailers, so maybe that gave it away. But I definitely was like, oh my god, are we here in the timeline? Oh my god, we are. Oh my god, we are.
Cool.
Oh my god. So
I-
personally, I loved it.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
All the bishops, yeah, you hear me? It's, yeah, because people whose opinions you respect are making very, very well-worded, well-thought-out arguments. And if it's against something that you like, you start getting convinced. Then you're like, but wait. Yeah.
There you go.
Yay!
Don't make an effort to
Have
form my own
our
opinion.
top
Give it so, yeah,
We have
exactly.
our talk. Thank you, Cathy.
You're welcome.
You
Hooray
need to
for
touch up
Cathy.
yours.
Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I think. So I have like nail
You're
polish
done.
all over my hands.
Force Awakens took something.
What did it take?
This
Uh-oh.
firstborn.
You're oh my. You're not being a parent because your child was born on the same day. I don't know. Yeah. Question for the road.
No.
I don't think it's in the barbecue.
Um,
the fact
oh,
that my
okay.
phone number wasn't the right area code.
yeah.
What is it?
What are your 3 most important goals for the coming year?
Oh, so hard.
Oh, Draco, cool. I actually have been meaning to read that because I like to read people's thoughts on it. Your 3 most important goals.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Though I had heard beforehand that Harrison Ford had negotiated for that to happen at some point during the movie.
He did.
So I knew that going into it. So
Also,
when I
someone
saw
spoiled it on LARP's
as
episode
a spoiler,
10.
yeah,
Yep.
there, and also
you.
in Twitch chat, the day the movie came out, people were throwing
Rando.
it into popular
Troll.
streamers' Twitch chats.
A troll threw it into
Oh,
our
fuck.
comment
I
section.
saw it on the
Yeah.
Thursday, so it was technically the night before it was supposed
It's
to release.
true. High
And
five. And I still had it spoiled before I saw the movie, so people had seen
Well, you saw it with
pre-screens.
me.
Yeah, that's why I high fived you.
Yeah.
But I saw these spoilers beforehand.
Yeah.
Totally
Corbnick,
agree,
I
Corbnick.
completely
Yes.
agree.
And
Yep.
the way Vader was portrayed in Rogue One was spot fucking on.
Yep.
Like, I don't want to, I'm not going to go into details, but it's just like, and as someone who thought the movie was just okay, like, all the parts with Vader, I was like, oh my god, this is really fucking cool.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, the question was?
3 most important goals for the coming year. I'm not going to go in terms of important. I'm just going to go in terms of
goals.
what I remember. I have been meaning for a really long time to make an animation voice demo that I'm happy with, and I have the appointment to do that in January, which is why I'm going to Toronto. So
okay.
my goal is to have an animation voice demo done that I'm happy with. That would be 1. 2, organize my finances like an adult.
We don't need to do that.
And
what are you talking
3
about?
will
April,
be...
29th is for.
3 will be... I don't know, go to a con that I've never gone to before.
That's
Go to a
good
brand
goal.
new con. I think I can do that. It might be Punchy Con with myself.
Yes.
That'd be amazing. Can we make this happen?
Yes. Kate and I
Isn't
have
this
already been talking
PunchyCon
about it.
right now?
This is Punchy Christmas.
Yeah.
Very different from
Punchimas.
Punchy.
Punchmas. It's Punchmas. Merry Punchmas to all. And to all a good punch.
What would me? Okay, I say this every single year, and I probably will never stop saying this, but do more makeup stuff. So like collab and
Excellent.
I know Julian wants to do stuff, so I'm probably gonna collab on some stuff with Julian.
Yeah, the photo shoot.
Yes,
That's
the
on my
photo shoot
list
that
too.
we want to do. Another friend of mine also is a photographer, and we want to do some stuff. What else do I want to do? Makeup stuff. Friggin'.
Right when I get my nails done, that's when it gets itchy. Right.
Oh no.
Like a pen.
Punchy
What
Con
else
is
do I wanna do?
everywhere and nowhere.
Oh, hey, I've got my LARP shirt on.
Hey.
I can just throw it
I don't
back
know. I want to like make more time for me
Good.
Oh,
Good.
and
Very
like
I think it's a good thing to throw down on.
yeah, more time for myself. Not that I don't get myself enough gifts because I totally do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll make more time for myself and like, and that has to do with like being less stressed
Oh.
because of work,
That's
mm.
which happens. And third one, I don't fucking know. Like, unpack the boxes in my apartment that have been there
There
for
you
2
go.
years.
Yay.
That'd be
Here's
nice.
resolution
And-
set on
and de-
stream. We're
and
gonna bother you
decorate.
about it.
Yeah, and decorate because I still have a million prints that I've bought at cons and none of them are up.
Right? It's so easy to buy prints at cons.
Um,
So difficult
to
to
put-
frame them
yes.
and put them on the wall.
So difficult.
Same New Year's resolution that I've had for every year for over 10 years, which is be happy. Because that's also what I want to be when I grow up. Also, I would like to get back into streaming once I'm done these contracts. Because I'm going to have to put that on the back burner. And I need to get into shape, so I'm hopefully going to get on the P90X bandwagon at some point
You're
this year.
so crazy with your
Yeah.
P90X.
But it's so good. That's the thing.
You
I
get
can
it
do-
done every
I
time,
do it for
though,
a month,
so, yeah.
and then like even though it's a 3-month program, I do 1 month. I'm back in shape, and then I like give up on it for another year. And it's just like great. And then I do it for a month, and I'm back in shape, and I give up on it for another year.
I need to get a hold of a car for the first time.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to get a hold of a car, and
Where's
that
the
will not
car?
be easy because the United States does not believe I exist. But
Oh, really?
Well, they
your credit doesn't transfer over. So currently nobody wants to give me a loan or let me do a lease or anything like that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
That's garbage.
yeah, it's pretty bad. So that's one. Two, I want to, as a goal, I want to improve the quality of my streaming, which also includes like the regularity of it. Regularity is sometimes hard for me, just because depending on work, but definitely that, and try to just put out a better product. And last goal for 2017. I want to make sure that I write something for myself.
forgot some.
Something just for me, which I haven't done in a little while.
What happened,
I'm not saying
Scott?
I'm not saying that no one else will ever see it. That just means something that I'm writing just because I want to for myself.
Bonus goal for 2017: do not join the 27 Club. Because there's a huge number of famous people who have died at the age of 27. I'm still 27. I need to survive.
Oh my god, I feel real fucking old right now.
Da 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 da.
I'm the baby on stream.
I'm turning 30 in the new year,
my
guys,
God,
so fucking
What?
gonna crush it this year. That's
Yeah,
my
You are
plan.
going to crush it.
Gonna
this
crush
year.
it.
I'm gonna start reading other people's goals here. All right,
do it.
I'm
Crosshair.
34, so
Keep
Crosshair.
a job. Job is nice. So I might one day gather the 3K needed for Canada tickets. 2, get everything rolling stream/D&D/etc. wise. And 3, manage to organize the 72-hour non-stop stream kend thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which is something we've been kind of talking about on and off for a little while, and that would be fucking boss. All the Bishop says: 1, keep running the brightest night. Your EX3 game, awesome title. 2, get a job. 3, learn to drive.
All awesome.
No
Awesome,
license.
awesome. Goals. Okay, what
It's not
else
a
do
bad
we
thing
have?
to have.
Draco. 1, achieve. 2, improve. 3, excellent.
Excellent.
Twyla. Goal 1, make a list. Make a list 3 long. 2, ooh, punches on. Oh, I did not read that properly, did I?
Make a
make a list 3 long, 2 punches on, and then they
Yes.
don't get to 3 because
I like it.
Gotcha. Laurent, 1, buy a new computer. 2, get austère d'Argencourt, some proper exposure. And 3, be less anxious about my relationships. Very
Anxiety
good.
sucks.
It's very good to be aware, though, I would say. Like of
I mean, yeah, but it's just the only advice I can give in terms of that is to just.
Yeah, John's fancy girl.
It's hard because I mean, and I have anxiety too about everything.
I'm anxious about Cathy right now.
Stop. Just try not to worry about what other people are thinking.
Everyone wants to be liked. Honestly, that's the thing. In social situations, especially like parties, everyone's trying to be liked. So you're in the same boat as almost everyone else there. So I find that helps a lot.
Bad Mick.
Mr. Badmech, in a similar vein, keep breathing. Very important. The head goblins can go fuck themselves, and 3, be more creative. Well, Mr. Badmech, you're already very creative, so if you're looking to be even more creative, watch out, universe. Corbinick says, 1, write more, which we were talking about earlier. 2, start streaming properly, and 3, stabilize my head. I think we're all looking at a certain amount of stability, hey?
Yeah.
Uncle Amnesia 1, steal underpants. 2,
No, it's question
3,
mark,
profit.
question mark, 3, profit.
Cheeks, more stand-up gigs.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh my
Convince
God,
consultant
cheeks.
that ovaries and womb are not essential cheeky apparatus.
Yes.
And visit Montreal.
Ooh.
Oh my god. If you came to Montreal, I think I would die. But of happiness.
Twyla, 1, actually stream. 2, meet someone. 3, then health or something. I don't know. Ironheart, 1, get a new weekly tabletop game running. 2, whore out my jewelry. 3, move in with my girlfriend.
New person.
I would
needs
love
to, be
to
purged.
see. I would love to see. Your jewelry, Ironheart.
Ironheart did some pretty sick jewelry, actually.
I would love to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened here, but
Yeah,
I want to know.
yeah.
I want to know after.
I was like, this person needs to be purged. If you don't do it, I'm gonna like jump over there and purge them.
Nah. Neil does her shit,
Yeah.
man. 1 exit away either from superpowers or deadness. Kick. Oh dear.
Huh?
And-
I'm like, what?
On that note,
Everybody, thank you for sharing your goals
Yeah.
for the next year. This is it's really great, and as we know, this is one of the most supportive communities I personally have ever come across.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not people who are going to guilt you into achieving your goals, but people
Yeah.
who are going to support you while you work towards it, which is really friggin' important.
like,
Be less preoccupied with the day job. Bam. That was
Yeah.
actually a goal of mine last year, and it came true this year. So
There you go.
I got enough acting gigs that I was able to cut
Thanks,
my Joe
Ironheart.
job hours
Yep.
by over 10. So, like, I'm working
got it.
significantly less at my other job. Which is fun. It's a slow process, but the eyes on the prize. And all that. Yes, Ironheart, please. You can post the link.
Yeah, post the link.
Post the link.
Tweet,
Check it out.
tweet at me, but also
or
post the
something
link.
Like that.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Oh,
Because
Bunny is planning.
I've got my
something
eyes
else to
on,
do.
he did like a dragon scale necklace. It's really cool.
Awesome. Yeah, getting over divorce, that will take time.
Yeah.
And a job
Don't
that you
feel
care
bad
about.
for not taking
Job you
taking
care
time.
about, also like really hard, man.
Yeah.
Way to make
Really
it
hard.
way to make it a priority.
You gotta
though.
keep
It's
a roof over
important.
your head,
Yeah.
but I understand wanting to feel fulfilled. For
This
sure.
is fun. This is
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought it would be a nice little,
Fulfilling.
welcome
Yeah.
back from the holidays and also these New Year's. My grandma got me these. I was like, why are you getting me conversation cards? Like, are you trying to tell me something?
But
But
she
they've
knows
actually
that
been
you're
awesome.
on the internet. You
Yeah,
need
throw
to
it
talk
out.
to strangers.
Okay, do we have time for one more?
One last one.
I did
Let's do
really.
it.
let's do it.
Okay, well, I think a lot of people answered this, so let's do it. What was your favorite book or movie from last year? I would like to hear people's favorite books and movies if they choose.
Does it have to
Two.
have been published this past year
No,
or just read?
no, one that you read.
Red, I think, yeah, red, right?
One that you read.
Liz.
Okay, favorite movie. Deadpool was last year, right? Or was it this year?
It was this year.
Was this year?
Deadpool.
Yeah, it was in
Then I'm gonna say Deadpool for this year.
Valentine's.
My favorite book. I'm loving it though. I'm reading an anthology of short stories that was compiled by George R.R. Martin and someone else called Rogues, and they've done a couple of these, and they invite fantasy, sci-fi and other genres. They invite authors to contribute.
Oh, that's cool.
And so this one has Gillian Flynn, Patrick Rothfuss, Neil Gaiman, and a bunch of other people. Yes.
You introduced me to him.
Have you read King Killer Chronicles?
No.
You can't read it, man.
We
yeah,
went
I
to
know,
the
'cause I
talk
dragged you along the thing.
at Gen Con, and I was like, why do I not know about this guy? Because he's just hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I'm not done it yet, but so far it might actually be my top book of 2016.
The compilation?
The compilation, yeah, the
Okay.
anthology. Yep.
And movie is Deadpool.
Yeah. That's me.
I don't know whether I started, but I definitely finished the Hornblower series, and I like that. But I think my favorite book of the year was Waiting for Alaska by John Green of the Vlog Brothers. Movie-wise, I'm gonna probably say Moana. I think it's the movie that I've had the biggest positive reaction to this year. I was just like, oh my god, I love this. And as much as I've enjoyed other movies, I don't think I was so blown away by anything else.
Quick responses in here. So Corbinick, favorite movie Arrival, and favorite book Mara Wilson's biography, which I am gonna need to check out because I love Mara Wilson. The Bartemius trilogy, which sounds very intriguing. I don't even know what it's about, but it sounds cool. Luke Cage, that's fine. All the Bishops, you're allowed. Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman for Laurent.
That's my
and
favorite
movie
author
Captain
of all
America
time.
Civil War. Farmer
Who, Neil Gaiman?
Yeah.
Farmer Giles of
And I met
Ham.
him.
Ooh.
You met
movie
Neil
Captain
Gaiman?
America
Yeah.
Civil War.
Jerk.
I'll tell that story.
Holy crap, this is fun.
Oh, I fucking love this book. Ocean at the End of the Lane.
was super good.
I was also gonna say that was my favorite book.
Deadpool and Kubo, yes.
Yeah, so Neil Gaiman is my all-time favorite author. Story time. I met Neil Gaiman because a friend of mine happens to be distantly related to him. And when he came to give a book reading in Montreal, I got tickets and we were like VIP, like we got to sit in the front row, we got to go backstage and meet him. I geeked the fuck out. There's like a picture of me with him and I'm just like, because it was so good. So I totally agree with Ocean at the End of the Lane. I also reread American Gods this year. And
I did
fucking
read
love
American
that
Gods
book.
for the first time this year, and that's definitely like top
Love
3
that
for
book.
sure for this year.
I got a Kindle for Christmas, which I am gonna load up because I found
It's
that I stopped
amazing.
reading books because it's too easy to be like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, I should read, but then I always read news and blogs
Yeah.
and Facebook and like that's
No,
not
there's
reading.
nothing like
So-
reading a book.
So I made sure to get a Kindle so that I can be like, I can't check my email, I can't, and I'm gonna load that up with some Neil Gaiman because he just makes me happy.
And also, like, the Kindle weighs half a pound, whereas
Exactly.
I like reading giant books.
Yeah.
Or, like, anthologies of 7 books, so
Look at that.
how am I supposed
You put them
to,
all in the book
like,
and
carry
that's
that
it.
around?
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Ironheart creation.
I love this.
That's
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Isn't it
Yeah,
beautiful?
these are some Ironheart,
Love it.
some pretty awesome
Ironheart's
stuff here.
working on
That's
figuring
good,
out
yo.
if you'll be able to ship to Canada, because I am waiting.
I
Are
would
you
say,
currently shipped to the States?
my favorite books and movies this year. So my favorite books this year would probably be, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to say 2, and they're graphic novels. Tomboy by Mia Goodwin.
Yes.
Definitely a good one to look at. And also Saga, Brian K. Vaughan,
Which is
Fiona
still
West.
on my graphic novel list.
Excellent things. Neither of them are finished yet, but trust me, they're both worth it. For movies, I'm like, we've discussed a whole bunch. Like, I really liked Rogue One, I
Yeah.
really liked Moana, I really liked Zootopia. I'm gonna say the movie that surprised me the most
Oh, okay.
this year, that I'm really glad that somebody forced me to watch, which was Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Which I have
Which
not seen.
I thought was gonna be terrible because it's a comedy, but it's like a comedy slasher, and it was charming. I thought it was really great. I think that it's one of those things that if you're ever just chilling out on Netflix and it comes up, you should see it. Alan Tudyk, rocking it.
Alan Tudyk.
I don't do it.
You know?
Another series I read this year was the Harley Quinn New 52s that came out. Excellent. If anyone plans to read them. I love that everyone's geeking out about Neil Gaiman in the comments, by the way.
Respect.
Cap Daff, super jealous you met him at an Amanda Palmer gig. Fucking love Amanda Palmer.
Oh shit,
Good
I might have
Omens
to
also an
change my
incredible
book
book.
answer. Because I read
what?
Watchmen for the first time this year.
Oh.
And that was huge for me. I loved it. Like, you can watch a video on my YouTube channel of me freaking out about it. I need to watch more or read more graphic novels next year.
You have a whole ton in a box.
And now,
All the bishops, I would happily play laser tag against you. Laser tag is fun, and I don't get to play it very often.
yes, let's do like an all-night laser.
It's been
tag,
almost
shall
2
we?
years since
We
I
can
played
do
laser
an
tag.
all-night laser tag lock-in. It's like $40
do
per
it.
person.
Let's do it. Doing it right now.
It
Bye,
has been
guys.
almost 2 years since I played laser tag, right?
Unless you've played since.
No.
In our last 3 minutes, why don't we talk about what is coming up this weekend? Tomorrow, Kate and I
Story
on this
Saturdays.
channel. Story Saturdays. We're continuing the Dream Machine. Are we going to finish it? I don't know.
Probably not. It took us an entire.
Is it good? Because I
playthrough.
got it on.
It's good.
Love
Okay.
it.
It took
It's
us,
one of
like,
my favorite.
2 hours to get through one dream yesterday, and I think we have like 4 or 5 more dreams to get through. So it's gonna be a
Yeah.
while.
Excuse me.
So Dream Machine from 3 to 5 Eastern on this channel. Sunday.
On John Barrel's channel, written in the description down there. We're gonna be playing Exaltwitch 3rd Edition with Liz, John, myself, and Scott, who was here earlier.
Scott,
Unfortunately,
not pictured.
Cathy.
Womp womp. I don't play
Um,
Exaltwitch.
Wah, wah.
I play
uh,
D&D 5th edition.
Thank you, GDC.
But yeah,
So that's happening, and I think
pretty serious cliffhanger.
I think there's some. Yeah, there was a pretty big cliffhanger from 2 weeks ago, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen there. Monday there might be something on Scott's channel. I think that was the plan.
Yeah, so Biff the Boss's bottom over there.
Julian's
Tuesday.
gonna stream on
Julian's gonna
Tuesday.
stream something.
Awesome.
I don't know.
When are you
What
streaming
is
more
yours?
often there?
I'm streaming never because I can't commit.
Well, it's
But
easy
maybe
to remember.
when Kate gets busy,
You're also one of the
I'll
only
fill your
console
thing,
streamers
and
that
then
we
when
have.
you're not busy,
Yep.
I'll
Sure.
disappear again.
Yeah, I'll
you're
let you
one of
know
our
which
only
days
console
that we can like
streamers, so that would be
prepare.
great.
You
Yeah.
can put in your calendar.
Sorry.
You're one of the only people who stream console. And
Yeah.
The rest
Yeah,
of us don't. So.
I know, but I also don't stream cam, guys, because I don't fucking have one, and I don't want to buy one either. So.
Yay!
Wednesday, might you stream something?
Wednesday I'll
Depending on
probably be able to stream in. I fly back on Monday, so I'll be available to stream as of Monday evening potentially. But
So when are you
probably-
going back?
I
The
have to
9th.
leave- no,
Monday.
the 2nd.
Oh, the 2nd.
I work the 3rd.
I took that week off because we were supposed to go back to work on the 2nd.
I don't have vacation yet.
Okay.
Thursday, there should be some catch-up Kate, though I do have a production meeting, so it might be a touch late. Stay tuned to the Twitter for details. Friday, normal Punchy?
Normal Punchy. I believe Dominique is available to join me next week, and she's been wanting to join a Punchy stream for a long time, so I'm really glad our schedules finally matched. I'm pretty sure she's free. I will confirm and tweet when I know.
People are getting hyped for console streams, so maybe I'll start doing it, guys. God.
Good. I'm
Cat
gonna
and
have
Gaffle
like 3 or
stream.
4 or 5 sets.
I'm sure
Thursdays,
there's
I'm
going to be some
have
Mr.
to
Badmax streams and 8
Yo, 8 Poet VR streaming? That sounds pretty goddamn cool. So
Awesome.
if you can do it, do it.
But that's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Dudes, that's 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining and for sticking around. I know it was an
Thanks,
unconventional stream, but it was fun as fuck for me. And I hope it was fun as fuck. You gotta reach in more.
Further.
There you go. Yes. Synced yas. So, happy holidays.
Happy New Year,
and
everyone.
happy New Year.
Hope
if
everyone
we
has a
don't see you.
great day tomorrow
Yep.
and a great beginning of 2017.
May your hangovers be
Mild.
okay.
Super mild.
Mild.
Super tiny.
Manageable,
So
I
keep
guess.
drinking water while you drink other booze. 1 for 1, water and whatever else. Lessen your hangover.
All the bishops, we'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.